What's up? What's up? It's the Arthur Moats Experience with Deke. I'm Arthur Moats, and that's my main man, Deke.
What's good, bro?
Man, I'm enjoying my day. You know, can't complain. How about you? Are you enjoying your day?
Yeah, it's a great day.
Shout out to the hat, by the way, bro.
Thanks.
It pops. I love the pattern.
This is the airport.
Love
hat.
the pattern, bro. Love
Appreciate
that
it.
pattern, man. Absolutely.
Yeah, Zubas Steeler hat. I've never seen them.
It's pretty awesome.
Literally only out in the airport. I think it was like $20. I was like, I can't deny this. It's this hat and that trucker one that I keep wearing. That trucker camo one.
Yeah.
That trucker camo one might be my favorite hat, though.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's pretty dope.
It's got the good fit for
It
me. I don't know what it
gets a lot
is.
of compliments as well. A lot of people compliment that hat, man.
Yeah. But yeah, I decided to break this one out today.
Yeah. Now that's clean, man. That touches my heart. Okay.
Oh, really?
That touches my heart. Absolutely.
This hat?
Yeah.
Why?
So I just love the logo and the design of the hat as a whole.
I was gonna say maybe because it's
You know?
airport. It was a tribute.
Yeah. Well, that too. That
Tribute
too. That
to
too.
the airport. Whenever you go to the airport, you got to get a hat.
Yeah. All that. It's just that particular pattern is like iconic.
Yeah.
Where I played at, man. It's iconic.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, absolutely. Like the Zubaz. Oh my gosh, like that is a staple where I played, man.
It started up there?
I ain't say it started there. I said it's a staple.
They just really like rocking it.
That's their thing,
Because there's
man.
Zubas everything,
That's
right?
their thing. Like
Well, I do remember when we were up there was a lot of people rocking that
we
pattern.
don't see a lot of that in Pittsburgh. We don't see people wearing that pattern. Like that's
Definitely not as much as up in Buffalo.
heavy,
I've seen it here
heavy.
and there, but no,
Yeah.
you're right. There was
that's heavy.
a ton of
heavy.
people. They
Yeah.
got like the sleep pants.
Yeah.
That was the main thing. It was people wearing
mainly
sleep pants. I don't know if they had hoodies
You
or
call them
anything.
sleep pants. I like that.
Yeah, pajama pants.
You know those sleep pants, man. Them joints, man. No, I like it. But yeah, man, they shout out to the hat, bro. I'm gonna have to cut me one of those, man. At least I like the colorway. That counts.
Yeah, black and gold.
You know.
Steeler logo.
Absolutely. It's clean, bro.
I hope you
It's
pick the
clean.
same hat I do. I don't know if you're gonna go.
I would have Zubaz on my hat if that's what you're referring to.
You're thinking about no.
I'm just yeah. It looks really nice, bro.
All right.
Like really, really nice, man.
Hey, for
It kind of combines both of my. It's like, oh, we right here together, all is one. And I know that you share a similar, sentiment when it comes to both of those organizations that I'm referring to. So I can totally understand, and that's why I want to salute you for wearing that hat. It really touched my heart today, bro. I appreciate you for that, man.
Bills weren't in my thought process at all.
I know they weren't at the forefront, but they were in there somehow, somewhere. I get that. It's cool. You saw the pattern. You were like, bro, that reminds me of Buffalo. You know what? I like this hat. I get it. I like it, bro.
Hey, you get the Buffalo hat. We could do dueling hats for whenever the Steelers play the Bills. We'll find out tomorrow.
Oh, man. Come on, man. Don't do me like
Week
that,
7,
man.
Steelers
Don't do me
versus
like
Bills.
that, man.
I'll rock the Steelers Zubas. You can rock the Bills Zubas.
You know our market. You know what I mean? Chill out, man. What's our market here? All right. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go.
What would be the problem? Like, you've worn Bill stuff already, though.
Oh, you know I rocked. I
You're saying on the week of the game.
Yeah, I haven't done that. That's different.
It's a new year.
That is very different. In fact, I usually go like ultra biased during those weeks, and I'm like, nope, because it's Pittsburgh, I'm rocking with Pittsburgh, and that's it. I don't care. Even if I know what I know, I don't care just because it's Pittsburgh. That's my vibe, man. You know?
Well, hey.
I like the hat though a lot though, bro.
I don't know where you can get a Buffalo Zubas, but I know
some
they got
people.
the Steeler ones up in the airport. So.
For sure. And if
If
anyone
you
wants
need
a
to go
Buffalo,
through TSA or something to get the hat, go for it.
Yeah, and if you don't want to go through TSA and you want a Zubaz hat, just reach out. I might know some people. Yeah, I got you too, man. You ain't gotta go to the
I'm
airport.
good.
You sure?
I'm good on hats, man.
Said I'm good.
I got one
I am
coming in,
good on
actually.
hats.
I got a really nice hat coming in. It's going to be an upgraded version of my black one with that white Pirates P.
Oh, that's.
I think I got a new one. I think it's got a similar fit, I think, to the Steeler one that I got, the Steeler trucker. So I think
the Steelers trucker one is clean, like the colorway on it, the little fatigue on the back, like that's a clean hat.
I think I got an upgraded black Pirate P hat.
Okay.
With the white Pirate P logo.
I like it.
It's on the way. Hopefully it's in this week.
It. Nah, it's gonna be dope, bro.
And that might be my new favorite hat.
For sure. Well, that has my vote. Just
the Steelers Zubas.
Yeah.
Nice.
That is like a perfect combo, though, bro. Perfect combo. Just throwing it out there, bro. Just throwing it out there. But anywho, man, let's get this thing rolling, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, researchers and galaxy travelers, and everybody else in between. Let us know where you are tuning in from, and we will give you the big boy shout out as we start today's show.
Okay, we got
There you
Steeler
go, bro.
Nation.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I just
What's
can't
up?
stop looking at the Zubaz, man. They gotta be happy, man.
Okay.
I like your Zubaz look, man. That's the look for you.
Okay.
That's
It's
your
not bad.
look, bro.
I
It's
do
your
feel
look.
like this is definitely getting worn at a couple Steeler games this year.
I hope so, because that's a vibe, bro. That's a vibe.
Steeler Nation 412. Hope we play the Jets week 1. Also tuning in from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Shout out to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania in the house, baby. Let's get it.
He wants some cupcakes early. Although the
Ooh.
Jets, I
mean,
wouldn't
they
count
had a-
them out completely.
Yeah, they had
It's a
good
new
little
season.
offseason. Yeah.
It's a new season until
Week 9, 10, we don't know who's a cupcake.
yeah, I don't
who's
even
not,
know about
bro.
that. I'd say even maybe weeks 4 or 5. It's like,
You think so?
well,
'Cause I
here's
think-
my thing. It's
okay.
the Jets, so
Oh, fair. I
you
see
don't
what
give
you're
them
saying.
as much of a benefit of the
Got
doubt.
you.
If they're like 1-3 or 1-4, it's like okay,
Because I
back to
think
the
about
same
how
old
like the
Jets.
Chiefs when they went through their little phase where I think at one point they were either at 500 or below 500 going into was like week 7, week 8 or whatever.
1-5. They were like
Yeah.
1-5.
Yeah.
They made the playoffs.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was with Alex Smith. But I guess with them, Andy Reid was their coach at the time. You still think they're at least a formidable team,
competent
no
team,
matter like because we've started seasons 0-4,
Yeah,
finished
very
out
true.
8-8. Like it's not the same team.
That's why I always say like
I just feel like if the Jets started out 1-3, 1-4, it's
you ain't
just
give
same
no
old
benefit of
Jets.
the doubt.
No,
Just-
exactly.
Just you know what, close the book on them.
But
it's
before
over.
the season starts, with some
Yeah.
of their offseason moves, they actually might be halfway decent, right?
Okay,
Because
okay.
Zach Wilson take a jump. They got a nice little receiving core they got
do,
going on.
They do, man.
Defense.
They had a nice little draft, man. Yeah.
Could Saleh hit his stride as a coach
Yeah.
in this second season? I don't know.
See.
I don't
We
know.
shall
I wouldn't
see.
count him out completely, but I get what he's saying. Maybe start off with a cupcake,
Yeah.
or at least hope one of the teams is
Mhm.
on the weaker end. Who else we got here? Omaha, New England, Nebraska.
Nebraska.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Jake L. Engelbart,
All right, let's get it.
Jacob Alacio.
Let's get it.
919 NC in the house as always.
All right. Let me hop in there. I'm gonna get a couple of these things over here, man.
Go for it.
All right, we got Joey Weaver at 920 Northeast Wisconsin. Shout out to that place. You know, then after that, we got Max O from the 402 Lincoln, Nebraska, just checking in. Shout out to you. Salute ya, baby. Can't forget about the homie Joey Weaver pulling up from, I already shouted him out. I think I did, yes. Because he came back. He said Northeast Wisconsin, and then he was more specific, and he says it's Manitowoc County, Wisconsin. All right, shout out to Manitowoc. The only time I think of that is when I think of, what's that thing? It was like making a serial killer or something like that.
No, never seen it.
Oh man, you know I watch all them little man, wifey. That's like our thing, bro. We watching either ratchet TV or like
Jersey
killer
Shore?
shows. No, like Black Ink, like Love and Hip Hop, like they jumping on tables, throwing drinks. We get our ratchet fix. You know it's a nice balance. We go from ratchet TV to like we go to sleep and it's like snapped on. Oh yeah, they were in love for 20 years. Insurance policy. She killed them. Poisoned his soup with antifreeze. Like it'd be that type of stuff. And I'd be going to sleep like.
And somehow it was on the same channel that all the other stuff was on.
No. We turn to it intentionally. Yes.
Oh.
Yes, it's very intentional. Yes. We go from ratchet TV and it's like, oh, babe, you ready to watch your killing shows? Yeah, let's watch killing shows. Yeah. But then it just always, when she go to sleep first, I'm like, good, I could sleep a little bit peacefully now. Because I'm always just, in the back of your head, you got to wonder a little bit, right?
Wow.
Just not. And
Wow.
keep
What
you
is
on
this?
edge.
What is going on here?
Can I stay on edge a little bit, I be watching these shows, I'm like, everybody seems so nice and friendly. Until they're not. And they always hit you with the, oh, yeah, no one ever expected that to happen.
So you don't even feel comfortable in your own home.
It's only on certain shows, bro. Like if it's, they were brothers, all right, something like that. Oh, they were dating.
You're saying
cool.
that show triggers your fight or
yeah.
flight.
It triggers my fight or flight in a major way, bro. And then after that, I just research a little bit more. And then I sleep peacefully, man. That's how it works, bro. That's how it works. Yeah.
See, those killer documentaries for me typically come on NBC.
Yeah.
3 or 4 o'clock at night.
Uh-huh.
And it's after I'm watching Sunday Night Football. That's the thing.
Oh,
Like if I
so
fall
you stay on
asleep,
that channel. Got you. Yeah.
so I stay on that channel, and this is it's terrifying because I go to sleep watching football.
You wake up.
I wake up to the voice of that dude on those killer documentaries.
He's super creepy too, bro.
Well, yeah, and they have the,
man, he's
the
super
little
creepy,
music
bro.
in the background.
Yeah.
And I'm like, holy hell.
Yeah, dude.
If I'm not back to sleep in 5 minutes, I have to get up and shut the thing off because it's terrifying.
I'm telling you, bro. It can get like that, man.
That's
It can get
usually
like that.
when I
Yeah.
encounter those killing dramas / documentaries or whatever.
Yeah, NBC, Oxygen, the ID channel, like That's our theme, and we go from VH1.
What is it called? Case files or
Cold
case?
Cold Case, or you got Dateline with NBC.
Okay, that might
Secrets Uncovered or something like that. Yeah, something like that.
They're all the
and
same
it was
genre.
Making a Murderer. That was the one that was in Manitowoc, man. Manitowoc County, Wisconsin, man. Absolutely, man. I'll never forget it.
Is that a Netflix series?
They actually did do a Netflix series on it as well, but it started out on just watching it on TV, and then it became a Netflix thing afterwards. But yeah, it blew up, man. It's crazy too, the story behind it, bro.
Yeah, I don't really get into those.
Yeah, that's our thing though, man. That's
I watch
definitely our
some
thing.
horrors in terms of movies,
Yeah.
but those little documentaries. I mean, that's
it's
real.
real.
That those things
But see,
legitimately happen.
That's why we like it so much, because it's real. When we watch a movie, we're like, oh, this is scary, but this guy's not going to survive 30 rounds and a bomb and getting set on fire and then just going to walk and catch me and kill me. That's not realistic. With this, it was doing on them shows. Oh, man. I was over here like, she cut the brake line. I don't even know to check for my brake line. Oh, man. But like, yo, she was feeding them and poisoning them with the food. I'm like, the way I eat? After I done researched? Oh, man. Everything tastes good when I go to dinner. Deke, everything tastes good. She be over here, are the tacos here? Oh, baby, it tastes perfect. Oh, what about the power? Oh, it's amazing. What's sauce? I don't even know. Did you make this sauce yourself? Like, that's what I be on when I be eating dinner, man. So who knows, man? If I start getting too thin, or if I start getting too thick, or if I start just, dozing off and stuff like that, hey, man, welfare, check on me, bro. Check on me. I'm serious, man.
Well, I'm screwed because I still can't really taste or smell.
Oh, no, wait. Hold on. You talking about from way...
Yeah, like 2 years ago, had COVID. I think.
Wait,
I don't know. Never
first...
tested one way or another, but I lost my
and
taste
that was like
and smell.
when it first started. That was like one of the main signs. It was like, yo, if you can't smell, if you can't... Dude, and you said you still... Oh, man. That sucks, bro.
I think I might try one of these TikTok challenges that are out here. They're saying burn grapefruit on a stove, throw brown sugar on it or organic sugar, and eat it, and you should get your taste back.
But that sounds like hoodoo. Is that hoodoo or is that voodoo, man?
I need to try something.
Man, that sounds a little... Hey,
I need to try something. Because I don't... Let me put it to you this way. And I've said this to you before, but for the chat to kind of understand, and some of you might be in the same boat as me, I can still sense what something is. Like it's probably like 50 or 60% of what it used to be. Like I could tell if you give me something cranberry versus something like lemon lime, but it's still really dull.
Dude,
it's still really dull.
Sucks.
It's life.
Do the claws at least taste? Can you at least taste the claw?
Enough. Yeah, enough to keep behind
And
them.
see, that makes a lot more sense why you have to consume so many, because you got to play catch up now, bro. One, you can't taste. It takes two to taste one, so I get it, bro.
It's the same alcohol volume.
No, it's different. It's different. This is how we're going to play this thing, man. Yeah, so you need two to equal. Actually, I think three because of the size of it. So 3 white claws equals 1 for you. Because you're at a competitive disadvantage right now. So I'm with it, bro.
It might.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. So yeah, with that being said, I think we should just go ahead and start this thing out, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I know we had some people tuning in where they was tuning in from. That we kind of got carried away, man, talking about them killer shows, bro. That was on me too, huh? Manitowoc County, I did it. Usually it's you. Usually it's you that take us off.
Don't feel bad. I enjoy talking about it.
Oh, all right, cool then, man.
Yeah,
keep the party rolling. I was feeling guilty, like, yo, was that my fault? Technically,
You don't gotta apologize to me.
All right.
Apologize to the chat, maybe. I
Well,
don't know. I think they were digging it too.
Todd Sokin calls us ratchet murderers. I'm with that, man. Because we watch our ratchet TV and we watch our murderers, murder shows. Absolutely. I'm gonna tell wifey that tonight. What's up, my little ratchet murderer?
I got AJ Martinez.
All right, that works, man. Let's roll with it.
He says, Moats and Deke, myself along with my pops are listening to the show on the highway to hell.
We're on the
Just kidding. It's a normal highway. Keep up the good work, guys.
Let's go. AJ Martinez, man. Salute you and your pops, man, for tuning in, man. We greatly appreciate you guys, man. And later on in today's show, we are going to have a new concept, man. Just talking about our winning moments, man. We're going to open up the phone lines to everyone. Take some calls, man, just to hear what positive moments have been happening in each one of your lives, man. So that's definitely something that, AJ, you already done, push us in that direction. So I'm definitely liking that, man. Definitely liking that.
Was the highway he was on heading up to Buffalo?
Maybe. That'd be a beautiful highway. He said it wasn't the highway to hell. He said,
I was going off his initial
he
comment.
He said highway to hell. JK, so, you know. I ain't gonna lie, bro. When, I remember when SummerSlam first, this was probably when I was like 10 to 12 years old. SummerSlam was on pay-per-view, and we're big wrestling, okay. WWE, or it was WWF back then. Stone Cold was facing, like, I think The Rock or somebody doing this thing, and for the video, they would be like, "We're on the highway to hell."
It's a great
that
song.
was like the theme song. But because I was, 10 to 12 years old, I wasn't allowed to say hell.
Parents were pastors,
bro. Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Every time we would listen to it, I would feel so just like. And then we have to say, like, going on the highway to SummerSlam. And me and my brother would be like, oh, this just don't feel the same. Yeah. And now, as like an adult, that was like my first time in a while saying I felt I wanted to hit my chest a little bit, man.
Well, that's funny because my parents were kind of similar in terms of swearing. I never swore my whole life growing up. Probably not until college. Like, I couldn't even say suck. Yeah. Instead of saying like, "Oh, this sucks," like you'd have to say like, "This stinks."
What the heck? Oh, shut the freak up! None of that, bro. It's too close. It's too close to a bad word. I was like, "Oh, all right."
Yeah, late high school, college, maybe I started swearing a little bit. Yeah. And if you see me on those Twitch streams now, holy hell!
Yeah, man.
Mom isn't too thrilled about those.
She's watching you live out your dream, though, bro, or at least one of your dreams. You know what I mean? Because you got multiple dreams, but that's at least one of your dreams.
I think in general, it's all a dream right now. I mean, I'm sitting here talking Steelers with a former Steeler.
Hey, man, you better turn up one time.
Playing video games.
Turn up.
Golfing.
Turn up.
I'm getting there.
Zubaz hats for the culture.
And here's the thing. Yeah. And you would agree about yourself. You're not where you want to be, but like you got to enjoy the process. You got to enjoy the journey. I mean,
sometimes the journey is better than the destination, baby.
100%.
If we're keeping it real.
100%.
Absolutely.
Fish momentum.
I'm going to tell my kids about this.
What?
About this moment.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Hey, man, me and Deke, man, how we linked up. We started just, I'm going to let them know one day.
G, sometimes it's about
sometimes you got to take
batting
action.
Practice. Yeah. It's about fielding those grounders.
Come on, man.
Hey. It's not about the end result all the time. Ask Tom Brady. He'll tell you.
Talk about it, man.
Fishing momentum. Oh, well, you want to talk about that deal maybe at some point?
I mean, well, sure we can get into that, man. Absolutely.
What the hell? Official momentum. Gentlemen, how are y'all? Hashtag live show Friday. Hashtag goats.
Man, we are living our best life, and we are super
Can't wait
excited.
to actually see official momentum. Let us know in the chat if you want us to take a picture with him.
Yeah, seriously, man. If y'all want to take a picture with my man, official momentum.
He's a bigger celebrity for the show than we are, I think.
I mean, he's turned up, bro. Like this. Like I said, he came on this past month, and this has been his thing. And we appreciate you, man. From the heart, we do. But yes, once again, ladies and gentlemen, this Friday the 13th, starting at 6 p.m., we will be at Southern Tier Brewing Company right on the North Shore, man. Live podcast is going to be a dope meet and greet with the homies, man. Get a chance to kick it with me and Deke. It's going to be a blast, man. Definitely will be a blast, man. So, pull up. If you're not doing nothing, it's free of charge, player. It is free of charge.
Black and Martyr. Sorry, I can't make it on Friday. Have to do an upgrade for work.
It happens.
Hope it goes well.
It happens. It's all good. It's all good.
I'm trying to think of ways where he can get out of it right now, and I don't even know what he does exactly.
Who even knows
what the job is?
Yeah. It's like, yo, it doesn't matter.
How can you do it? You got to get someone to switch with you, man.
Call in sick.
Tony Daniel, part of the upper room.
Tony Daniel II, ladies and gentlemen, Tony Daniel II. Welcome to the upper room. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, man. We greatly appreciate you joining the family. Yes, man. Let the people know this is how we do it over here, baby. Player, Tony Daniel in the house.
Fisher momentum again. Guys, schedule release tomorrow. Hashtag LFG.
Let's go, man. Heck yeah, man. Definitely hype about that, man.
Fisher momentum again. He says, heard we play the Browns in week 1. I think there's like 8 or 9 games that are released already or leaked. I'm not even looking at it.
Yeah, I don't even look at it.
It happened last year. I'm not messing with it again this year. Nah. It's just annoying. I'll wait till Thursday night. It's not fun.
I would agree. I would agree. I'm definitely a wait till it happens guy.
Not denying any of these reports because I think a lot of them weren't accurate last year, but it's just annoying.
Yeah, when did that, I know when it became a thing, but why did that become a thing? Like, anytime, because remember, it started with, music as well.
It's social media.
Album's coming out, we got to leak it first, leak it. And I was like, why is that, a good thing? I just,
We're advancing or we're moving forward in certain areas, but is it necessarily better?
That's a good question, man.
We get our information quicker. we get it leaked out earlier. But is it really better? Like,
and
what
think
good
about,
has it done us?
And think about sometimes because of how fast everybody's trying to get it out, a lot of it is inaccurate at times. It becomes more so just say it first, even if you're not right. Whereas beforehand, it was more so we're going to take our time. We're going to make sure the information is right. Then it gets released. It's just, people are people. But to each their own.
Jacob Malacio, we need positive vibes. Wife isn't doing too good.
Oh, man, definitely need positive vibes, man. Sure, man. Well, we definitely be praying for your wife, man. Hope all is, whatever it is whatever she is going through, man. Hopefully that, she'll get through that thing, man, sooner rather than later, baby. Definitely
100%.
Understand that thought process, though, man. It's never fun when wifey is not doing well.
Okay, official momentum's leaking the schedule to us right now. He says Steelers Eagles week 14.
Oh, I ain't paying attention to it like that, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So we have.
Yeah.
I'm just going off official momentum report. So right now we have Steelers Browns week 1. Steelers Eagles week 14. So if anything else is said to us in the chat as we go, we'll keep piecing it together.
That's what we do. So make a little jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah, we have our own. Yeah. Since we're not gonna look it up on Twitter ourselves, we'll just have the chat tell us. We got week 1 and 14.
We have Baltimore week 2. Just throw that in there. Throw Baltimore week 2.
You got Baltimore week 2?
I'm putting Baltimore in there week 2.
Okay.
I want to spice it up a little bit, man. I don't know where everybody get their information from, so I'm just going to get my information where I got my information from.
Okay.
Baltimore's week 2.
Kyle Monier. Yeah. All right, hypothetical scenario. Kenny franchise goes down. We're down a touchdown with 2 minutes left. I'm liking this. Hold on, ready? The only
you
other
like the fact
healthy
that Kenny franchise went down?
No, I like the hypothetical. It's just something to think about. The only other healthy quarterbacks left are Mason and Landry Jones.
Oh, what?
Who y'all throwing in if you're Canada? We're down a touchdown, 2 minutes left.
I've been to war
Mason
with Landry.
And Landry.
I'm going with Landry. I've been to war with him before. He didn't got me out of a stadium.
I'm just trying to think clutch moments for each quarterback. Landry, I guess you could say the Cardinals game.
Yeah. They don't get more clutch
Raiders
than that, bro.
game.
Absolutely.
And overtime.
Browns last game of the season, OT as well. Yeah.
To make sure they were 0-16.
Absolutely. A lot of pressure. You can't be the team that gave them their first win. You couldn't be that team, bro.
Yeah, you don't want to be that guy.
Yeah. And no AB, no LBL that game, man. All the Goonies was out. All the the guys.
It was just Juju.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That was like Juju's All-Star game.
Him and Kobe Hamilton. Yeah. Because I think Kobe caught the walk-off. Kobe scored. Yeah, if I remember correctly.
I just remember Juju's punt return.
Yeah,
or not punt return.
Yeah, he ran the kickoff to the crib. That was our first one for the season. And then after that, Kobe, I want to say, had the game winner in overtime. I mean, we already picking him up. Like, got a party. Got to have a little fun. So I would go with Landry. That's me.
Because Mason, the only thing that comes to mind, and you could tell me if I'm wrong, is the Lions game.
What you
and
mean?
he didn't close the deal.
Oh, in terms
I'm saying
of like a
it wasn't his
moment.
fault.
Yeah.
Overtime, he made the right passes to get us in position and everything.
Because he didn't have any. I'm trying to think any games where he had to come back or execute under pressure like that. Why he would? Because the Rams, but that was more so
Browns game in 2020.
Believe on the defense. Believe in the. Oh yeah, but it didn't.
Didn't close the deal.
Because the 2-point conversion.
It was a 2-point conversion. Yeah. It was cool to get us back in that game.
Definitely
though.
Was.
He made some really nice, over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns,
and he was stretching the field. Look, that was like one of his best games, I think. As
that in the Jets game.
Yeah,
but then he got bounced out of the Jets game
because he got hurt. Yeah, and he didn't start that game either because that was the Duck game. Yeah.
Wow.
And Landry,
I think I would go Mason actually.
All right, fair enough. I'm going with Landry.
I think Landry throws the pick at the end.
I brought up 2 examples of him not throwing the pick at the end and actually winning the game. That's all. Whereas your guy,
mine's more on gut. I think Landry throws the pick 6 and ends the game. Whereas I think Mason, he could get you in field goal range.
Even though you already saw Landry throw 2 where it actually worked out in his favor. Okay,
I've seen some bad stuff with him.
But you've seen him in clutch moments and it worked out though. That's all I'm saying.
His lower than Mason's low though.
But you've seen him in multiple clutch moments have to be a guy, and he did deliver.
I know.
That's all I'm saying.
I know.
How are we going to go on a speculation or, you know what? I like this stuff. It's a difference of opinion. I'm fine with that.
Oh, come on, dude. No. Don't let it off that easy. Come on.
Let's go, bro.
No, come on. Maybe this is Mason's first game.
Optimism is more important than proven commodities. Kind of like when we talk about our players, you lean more draft, I lean more veterans. I'm with you. It's a difference. It's different than philosophy. That's all, man. And I get the narrative that, no, Landry was not a good quarterback, or not a great quarterback. I don't want to say not a good quarterback because then it implies that he was bad. And I don't want to call him bad because for you to last multiple years in the league, you can't be bad. That's my personal opinion on it, right? But what I will say, this is in terms of when we're talking about Landry and Mason, both of those guys really never delivered to what we expected from them, just based on who they were coming out of college. Based on Mason coming out, we had high expectations, even though we didn't take him high. We was like, you know what, if he gets an opportunity, we know what he did when he came to Heinz Field as a collegiate athlete. We saw he lit it up, and we were excited about it. Landry Jones was a big-time guy coming out of college. We understand that as well. But both of those guys, Landry is more final, whereas Mason, he still has a chance to change the narrative. But to that point, neither one of them had ever, stepped into clear-cut starter, clear-cut, that's our guy. Don't even utter the words franchise for either one of them. So when it's like that, I just lean on, has any of these guys had to execute and actually did it successfully? And only one of those guys did. But he did it at least 3 times that I can think of off the top of my head. That's why I said Landry. It's a bad situation either way. I mean, if we're being real about it, I want Kenny to come back out there hurt if I could choose, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I get it. We can't. So, yeah.
There's got to be another Mason moment. But I like what I saw. No, I like enough what I saw in the Lions game.
San Fran game, he was all right.
No, it was bad.
He was bad, but he had the Deontay touchdown. That's got to count for something.
No.
That doesn't count?
Actually, James Conner's the reason we lost that one.
Chill, bro. What? James is minding his business. He down on, he's in Arizona right now. He out there on the desert getting his 6-pack.
He got his
He
contract.
just got hit with a
care.
straight. That's crazy.
He got his contract.
James, we love you, bro. Pow. That was from Deke. Like, jeez.
He did cost us a few games with his ball security.
Come on, man.
But with what Mason did in the Lions game, at least in overtime, I think that's enough to show me, okay, he could perform in a pressure situation.
Fair enough.
Coming back in the Browns game, you're right. He didn't close it. He didn't get the 2-point conversion. There's enough with him. I think he's on a decent enough trajectory to, if this situation came up, he could flip the switch.
Fair enough. Because right now, I feel like Mason is the guy.
Whereas Landry's done. You're right. Landry's done.
But I'll put it in context. I feel like Mason is the guy that we've seen him, at the bar. He's brought in some attractive young ladies. He didn't have their attention, but we just haven't seen him leave.
Unlucky break.
Something happens every time. A drink spills. Somebody
Text
got
your
too
boys,
intoxicated.
bro, I was gonna, but this happened, bro.
It's just been something. Oh, stomach ache. Oh, it's bad peanuts. Like, it was something going on every single time. Whereas with Landry,
the bartender messed up the drink.
Where it was with Landry, it was like we've seen him walk out the club at least 3 times now. They weren't all Mona Lisas.
That's the thing.
What I'm saying? Oh, no. That Cardinals and that Raiders game, they won't dive bars. Cleveland was the dive bar. Cleveland was that one you like, bro, come on, man. Like, that don't count. She ain't got no teeth. But it's like, all right, we give you the benefit of the doubt. You ain't have a lot going for you. You took what you could.
Hear me out.
Oakland, come on, bro. That was David. That was Derek Carr.
Hear me out.
That was Carr. He beat head to head.
Hear me out. The reason I say dive bars for those situations, he came in to spell the starting quarterback in each of those. It's not the same. No. It's not the same as being the starter.
I thought he started out Oakland.
No. Ben got hurt. Ben was tearing him up, man.
I remember that was the game. AB was going crazy.
Yeah, but AB had like 270 yards.
Hurt in Arizona game then?
Third-ish. Oh, no, that was Vic. Vic started.
That's what it was. You're right.
Vic, third quarter, I think, went down.
Okay.
That was a really bad game for Vic.
Yeah.
Looking back.
I would agree. But that was, it was a whole situation going on.
I think it's different being the starter or being the expected starter for a period of games.
Fair enough.
Because Landry hasn't really strung that together.
Agree. But opportunity either. Ben was healthy throughout Landry's whole tenure, whereas the only reason Mason got that opportunity was Ben having the elbow. That was it.
Well, there's
he still didn't even make the whole season, if you remember.
Who?
Mason.
Oh, well, that was just poor play.
Come on, then.
That was really bad.
That's all I'm saying. So we've seen Mason fail on that stage where we haven't seen Landry fall on that stage, bro.
I'm going off of Mason's maybe last 3 or 4 games I've seen, though. I'm not going to hold that whole 2019 to him.
Landry's last couple of games you saw as a Steeler was all right. Because those are the games we just brought up.
Was that Browns game literally his last game?
I feel like it was, bro.
It might have been.
Come on, man.
That's a really bad Browns team.
He found a way to get the job done with no weapons.
3 touchdowns against the Browns team that made the playoffs.
But time out. Did Mason have his starting receivers out there? Yes, he did.
I think he did, yeah.
Did he have his starting running back out there? Yes, he did. Did he have his starting offensive line out there? Yes, he did. Landry Jones did not. All them guys was on the sideline with tennis shoes and ball caps and sunflower seeds, man. Come on now.
So which one was more important?
The fact that Landry had to do it on multiple times.
I'm saying those Browns games because
Landry's, it was way more pressure. It was no pressure on Mason to go in there and lose that game.
For him, it was for his job, though.
For his job, sure. But for Landry, it was his job and the fact that, you could not be the one, bro. If you lose to the 0-6, 0-15 Browns, bro, that's your job, man. Come on, man. We all knew that.
I think it was his job anyway, right?
Yeah, it actually was. Come on, man.
He didn't come back in 18.
See?
Yeah, he didn't.
Yeah. At least he went out on a high note.
Hold on. I was going to say something.
The last time we saw Mason at Heinz Field, it ended in a sad manner.
No, I was going to say, this would actually be a credit to your point. The time Mason had the spelling the starting quarterback moment was the Seahawks week 2 of that 2019 season. And he did come back. He did help the comeback, little spark, even though we were up when Ben went down, which is the unfortunate thing. But I think at some point we tied the game. It was like 28-28, and then Russ ran for like a 3rd and 15. But Mason, I thought Mason played good in that game. And good enough, at least.
Who was it was it Deke that caught the joint in the back of the end zone?
There was a jump ball. I remember him catching.
I forgot. Yeah, it was definitely. I thought it was Deke. I don't remember who he caught it on, but I definitely remember that.
But then the other time he had that opportunity of spelling the starter was Duck against the Jets later in that 2019. Yeah. He just got hurt, and he came in looking good. We would have won that Jets game.
But we also remember that Mason had to get spelled by Duck before also. We've never had to see Landry get spelled by somebody. Not if I can remember correctly. Not barring injury. Because that Browns game, when Ben came back and did the whole record breaking, Landry got hurt. Yeah. He didn't bench him. That's all I'm saying, bro.
It's fair. It's fair.
Why are we in here really having this conversation about Landry and Mason? I love y'all. This is what y'all do. This is y'all. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to them, man.
It is funny.
We really are debating these dudes, bro.
You can really have the excuses for Mason. It is like the guy at the bar that just can't close.
Just can't close, bro. Like, he gets some attention now. He didn't have some ladies, and it's like, bruh, you're not leaving with anyone.
But like the Deontay fumble, like some of them are very valid. The Deontay fumble, him getting hurt against the Jets.
It was a fight that took place in the bar. Oh man, her friends came and was like, "Yo, we gotta go early."
They're legit excuses.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a fisticuffs going on outside. Everybody got nervous and panicked. We all had to scatter. Oh, someone put the fire alarm. I get it, bro. I get it.
I'm going Mason. You got Landry.
Yeah. So is Mason gonna be the guy this year then? Because
no. Because Pickett's out of it already.
I'm just checking because, I mean, like, Mason got that, like, hearing it from you, I'm starting to believe.
We're comparing him to Landry. You got to make your case for Mason against Landry.
So it's only for Landry. All the optimism goes the other way when it's him versus Kenny?
Pretty much. Wow. Pretty much. Although, I'm telling you, if Mason somehow wins the job, I think he'll be fine. I do think any of our quarterbacks will be fine, whoever wins it.
Are you going to love him? Are you going to root for him the way
he's got a short leash? He's going to have a
short leash. Oh,
I think anyone's got a short leash except Kenny, Trubisky, or Mason. Just because. I mean, come on. We drafted this guy out of Pitt. Get him in there. If you guys are sucking, it's time to make a change.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
I'm going to be honest about it.
I love your honesty. Keep it going.
All right. What do we got here? My chat jumped on me.
All right. It should be official Momentum Saints.
This is all you. Mr. B. Malarkey is where I'm at.
Mr. B. Malarkey. Oh, it just jumped on me too. All right, hold on. I see it. All right. Okay, yeah, you're not too far. All right, official momentum says Saints game is in December, ? Patriots week 16. See, I thought Patriots was week 4, and I thought the Saints was week 10. I don't know. You tell me. Yeah, I don't know.
Now I'm getting confused too much.
I'm just throwing out these days. I don't know, bro. Yeah.
Oh, so you're lying to us?
What? Who said that? I have sources.
Okay.
We just throw sources out there to make it better.
So we might have the Patriots late in the season.
I don't know. Does official momentum? He didn't tell us his sources though, because he could just be throwing just random games out there. I don't know.
He might be. I think there's Twitter accounts that are leaking these things.
Okay.
I don't know how valid they are or not, but they're getting this information somehow.
Fair enough. Because I definitely think I saw.
I legitimately
saw Bills week 5.
I legitimately think there's like 7 or 8 games out there.
Yeah, Bills are week 5 from what I remember. Yeah. All right, we got Juan Cardenas. Says Bay Area 408, baby. Shout out, baby. Love. Then we got official momentum. He says hashtag my Steelers stories. You best to be ready for them, Deke. We're going to get them on Friday.
Okay.
We got time.
We giving them the mic is the question. Are these going to be off the mic?
We haven't decided that just yet.
Okay.
You know, we'll group think that thing, man.
Okay.
Yeah. What would you prefer?
I don't care.
All right, fair enough then. All right, official momentum also says week 1 should be Mac Jones versus Kenny Pickett. No, hold on. I thought you said week.
I think he's saying what it should be. now.
Okay. Because I was gonna say, hold on, man. I thought you said it was the Browns week 1, man. Patriots week 12, or was that week 10? Or was it week 16?
Week 1, I would like an NFC opponent. I'd like some
Now, why would you
NFC
want that?
opponents as early as possible.
Why is that?
Just to figure things out, No matter what situation we got going, whether it's Kenny as a rookie, taking some NFC losses, that's fine. I don't want him to be in division.
Taking NFC losses?
If you're going to lose games, I'd rather beat NFC than AFC. You know what I mean?
We lose? We're the Pittsburgh Steelers, bro. What you mean?
I hope not.
That didn't sound too big Deke-ish.
I hope not.
Jeez, are you shrinking on me?
No.
You
not
sure?
At all. Hell no.
All right, just checking, man.
No, I'm looking out for the Steelers.
Looking out?
This is bird's eye view type of stuff.
Man, I'm over here. Anybody could get it, man. Anybody.
I think if we got a couple NFC opponents, though, that wouldn't be bad. Some weak ones. Give us like the Falcons.
Man, we want all the smoke.
Give us the Panthers.
What can Hayward say? We want all the smoke. Start us out at the dribble. Let's go, man.
Give us Falcons,
Give
Panthers,
us Baltimore
2
week
of the first
1.
4 weeks.
Can we get Baltimore week 1, Cincinnati week 2, Cleveland week 3, Tampa week 4? That's your NFC right there. Get your little NFC in there. That sound good?
That's fine.
Buffalo week, you know what I'm saying? We just keep going, man. I want all of it. We ain't scared. Talking about something, man. If we lose when we get some NFC losses, but we don't plan on losing nothing. Come on, baby. It's 17-0. Or 16-1. 16-1 because we'll rest the stars last. I remember. I'm with you, bro.
I'm going to be doing my thing again. Where, remember, I give you like the 50-50 games.
Oh, yeah. When you point to your screen, I was like, your screen's black, bro. What you mean you could be doing? I thought you said it died on you, man.
No, where you take the schedule.
Yeah.
You take the ones that are for sure wins. You chalk them into the win column.
Every game's a for sure win.
And you take the ones that are 50-50 and you divide it by 2. And that's your record.
50-50.
Pretty easy.
50-50.
Pretty math.
Never heard of that. Never heard of her before. Who 50-50?
Just pretty simple math.
Who 50-50? It's 100.
If we got Panthers, Falcons, like 2 of the first 4 weeks, I'd be nice with that.
We undefeated.
I wouldn't mind that at all.
We undefeated.
And maybe give us one of the AFC opponents in there, too.
Anybody could get it, man. Let's open up Cleveland week 1, New England week 2, Cincinnati week 3, Buffalo week 4, Baltimore week 5.
I do kind of want to save the division games, though.
We're going to play them twice anyways. Get them at the front end, get them at the back end. Come on. We play them in September and in December.
More hype. Teams hitting our stride.
That's what I'm
middle
saying.
Of season,
so let's open
season.
up with them and then finish with them. Because it's no hype like the opener. It's no hype like the first month of the season.
You're okay. Maybe one big game.
Come on, man. We need one of those, man.
I'm saying Panthers, Falcons, though, 2 of those first 4.
Why you want that, bro? That's small Deke energy, bro.
Hey, you spelled up the record a little bit.
Are you being little Deke?
Not at all.
Come on, man. Don't be little Deke today, man.
This is savvy, Deke.
No, man. That Deke trying to think too much, man. Don't think with that. Just roll with it.
No.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I think you're right. I could see Browns week 1. It's got to be Sunday night.
Anybody can
Sunday
get it,
night.
bro. Sunday night, Monday night.
They can't do what we did last year. 1 o'clock, Steelers, Bills. I mean, that was the biggest game week 1, and they put it at 1 o'clock.
I was very disappointed in that. I definitely
So if you're going to give us a big game week 1, you got to give it prime time. Monday night, Sunday night. Worst case scenario, the 4 o'clock game.
I would agree.
Do not give us a 1 o'clock game.
I would agree,
Week
bro.
1. Do not.
We want prime time. So let's go. All right. Next up, my man Tony Daniel II, the newest Upper Room member. Shout out to you. He says, I am all in on James Bradbury versus Akello, versus AK, who has nowhere near the credentials. Oh, yeah, versus Akello, who has nowhere near the credentials of Bradbury. Yeah, actually, now we're going to talk a little bit about James Bradbury, actually a little bit more in depth about him in just a couple of segments, man. So don't fret, man. We definitely going to get on that, man, because, he's a very intriguing player at a very intriguing position. Official momentum. He says, Earl Thomas tried to poison his family. Earl Thomas is doing a lot of stuff with his family, man. That Deke homie, man. Deke, did you say you got a brother, right?
It's not Earl Thomas, though.
But you got a brother? Y'all pretty close, right?
Yeah, we don't do the stuff he's doing, though.
We
keep things simple. We just go golfing.
Y'all wear the same clothes?
No.
All right, shoes, anything, hat? Y'all share anything?
I don't think I have any of his hats.
Okay. But y'all have shared in the past then?
We've had Jordans, yeah. Like
so y'all share something in the past then?
But
cool,
that's about it.
That's cool,
Jordan
bro.
shoes.
You don't have to specify that y'all share. Earl and his brother share. Me and my brother, we don't share. We're just 2 different people. It's like, hey man, you stay over there, I'm still over here. But I'm glad that you and your brother can share, bro. Like that's respect that, bro. Shout out to Earl Thomas, man. I'll tell you, that's my new plant name, Earl Thomas, man. All because of us. You inspired it, bro. Now every time I
he's
walk,
got a last name now too. I thought it was just Earl.
I want to stop at Earl, but I'd be like, what up, Snoop? What up, Wiz? What up, Earl? Thomas, you little freaky devil, you. Every time, bro. Every time. All right, we got Turn Tavern. He says, I'm late. No, you're not. You're right on time. Says, did you talk about James Bradbury? Not yet. That is coming up. You got time. Actually, I wanted to make sure that we didn't rush it, Turn Tavern, because I knew that you were going to be just, slightly tardy, but not all the way late. So I was like, you know what? We're going to slow dribble this thing. I got you, baby. I got you. All right. Kaza says, Steelers pack fired up with the flaming emoji. Can I get a deep dive on Calvin Austin? Boy, Ray light up the AFC. Yes, indeed. I ain't never seen it spelled out like that, player, but no, without a doubt, man. No, we're excited about Calvin though, man. Elite speed. First off, we know that the photo on the load up time of him at the combine shows running literally like a 4.03 or something crazy, man. But not just a fast player, he actually plays the game fast as well, which is a difference. Some guys run fast, but they don't want to play fast. Calvin does, and he actually, I think he's just a natural catcher of the ball, a former track guy, man, but ultimately a really, really good receiver. I think he boosts our slot position group in a major way, and I'm excited to see what it looks like as a returner as well. Even though we got the All-Pro back there, man, I want to see a little competition.
We got a ton of competition, man. Especially if we do bring in one of these cornerbacks too.
Yeah, without a doubt, man. Without a doubt. All right, next up on the list is official momentum. He says, praying for everyone on here. All love. Nah, salute, man. Salute. Definitely need that, man. For anybody that's going through something, to significant others or family members or anybody, man, just not having the best of time. Man, definitely need to send love y'all way, without a doubt. Mr. B. Malarkey says, this is you, right?
Yeah. If you want me to read it?
Heck yeah.
Okay,
heck yeah.
Don't laugh. Check out number 9 on the NO team in the Spring Football League. I guess there's a New Orleans team.
Okay.
Wide receiver, big body, good hands. Are we looking at guys in this league for depth? No, not receiver. I'm good.
Deke is sold on the receiver room. I ain't gonna lie, we do have a very, very stacked receiver room right now.
If our fourth and fifth, or no, it would be 5th and 6th receiver is Anthony Miller and Miles Boykin. I don't think we need to be looking at the USFL for receivers.
But my only rebuttal would be special teams value, because when you're talking 5th and 6th receivers, those guys are mainly they gotta have special teams value. That's what Hayward Bay's biggest attribute was. It was all right, we know as the 5th receiver, you could do a couple of things on offense that might help us, but you got to be that guy on special teams. That's the only thing that I would say when we're talking about Miles Boykin and Anthony Miller. Of those two, which one could be more of a special teamer? Now, to me, Miles Boykin, I think that's definitely where he would shine in contrast to Anthony, but that'd be the only way I could see one of these guys, cracking the lineup in terms of the receivers. I'm not saying that, these players in the whether it's the USFL, whether it's the Fan Control League, and even next year when the XFL comes back, any of those guys at the various positions, man, if it makes sense roster-wise, yeah. I mean, shoot, we had a dude starting from the AAF versus the Patriots. You remember that? That was that 19, the safety? What was his name? Oh, my God, I'm drawing a blank on him, bro. Is that, what I'm talking about? He started
Is that week 1?
It was week 1, absolutely. I forgot why he had to start.
His last name Kelly?
Yes.
Cameron Kelly. Torched.
And because he got in trouble on the south side later in the year, but he was actually a decent player at times throughout the year. But that first game was definitely rocky. But he was one of those guys that we found in one of those leagues, and yeah, for him, I mean, it just worked out. So I don't necessarily think that you close it on all of those guys. I just think at the wide receiver position, though, for us, we just got a lot of talent. That's all, man. But I might have to give him a look though. Number 9 for New Orleans. It was Cam Kelly. Shout out to him. All right.
AJ Martinez, Deke is looking for smoke from 6 in AZ. LOL.
Hey, I'm about to say now, Connor.
Nah.
Connor, you don't want that. You don't want that, man. All right. Connor ain't no Cassius Marsh. Okay. Connor, all right. He said he smacked the Zubaz off your head. That was
I'm not looking for any smoke there. I think I've talked about this before. He actually, based off where he was drafted, he actually, I think, had a successful career here in Pittsburgh.
I strongly got a successful
to make a
career.
Pro Bowl. There's no way anyone was really expecting that.
I would agree. A lot of people thought it was just a feel-good pick. I'm very biased towards that pick solely because I got to announce it. So I forever will be, rooting on Connor. nerd. That's me. Throwing it out there, bro.
Please tell me you saw that Le'Veon Bell comment like 3 weeks ago.
No, I did not.
Are you serious?
I am so serious. What did you say, man? I keep getting these AB interviews, bro. I was listening to Sirius XM. They're like, yo, AB got a new project. Yo, talk about it. I'm like, oh, I don't want to hear about your music. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Oh. So I missed this L. Bill comment, man.
Okay. No, you're going to really like this one. Because this has to do with James Conner.
Oh, man. Was it slanderish?
I mean, if you put two and two together here.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, come on. Okay, here it is. If Debo doesn't play this year, this is Le'Veon Bell tweeting this. Mm-hmm. If Debo doesn't play this year, one thing the 49ers are going to make sure of is to feed someone else the ball and make it seem as if they didn't need Debo, when in reality, we all know the truth. But if Debo doesn't play, they'll try to make it seem like the backup is just as good.
Wow. Wow. The subliminal. Oh.
LOL. So just watch.
Oh, it's so subliminal. It's like he's speaking from experience.
Yeah.
I
kind of disagree though.
Okay,
because I don't think we force-fed James Conner.
I think we did early on.
Ben led the league in passing yards that year.
Yeah, I saw well and good, but we got to think up until was that the Denver game, we were force-feeding James. I mean, I was out in AZ, but.
We were, 7-2 at the time?
It wasn't a negative, but just simply talking about force-feeding the guy and making it look like one thing. Remember the first touchdown?
He played well, dude.
He played well, but he wasn't L. Bell.
That was more of the fumbles, right. I thought.
It was a difference. But think about the first touchdown he scored against the Browns. This to let you know that there was a message being sent. Remember, the whole offensive line ran in there. They're picking up, doing all the over-the-top celebrating with him because they were also the guys that had just talked about L. Bell negatively about the money situation. So everything leading up into that opener and then the first couple weeks of the season, from a player's perspective, it definitely appeared that, they just trying to make this look like, oh, yep, Elbow, you in one show. We don't need you there. We're going to wear this dude out. We're going to roll with him. And the O-line, that was their whole mantra as well. It don't matter who you put back there. We got this. That was the case, bro. That definitely was the case, bro.
They had a point, though, because Jalen Samuels came in New England Patriots game and played really well, and the Saints game.
But were any of them to L's Bell impact? And I think that's the point he's trying to prove. It'll make you think it, but when you really go back and look, it's like, nah, they want L. Bell.
I think if James Conner just would have held on to the ball, that was really it.
Once again, you don't understand about L. Bell.
Thing.
So absolutely, what are we talking about here?
James Conner's fumbles that year. I mean, I can talk about 2019 with the Niners, but I think it was
that was way worse. That
two games in 2018. Mm-hmm. I mean, it was that first Browns game. He fumbled at the worst time. It's not like we were playing amazing, but we tied with the Browns. Yeah. He fumbled at the worst time. Yes. That was the point in the game. Just hold on to the ball, literally. Yeah. He didn't do it. And then the other one was the Broncos game.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think Grimble fumbled too.
He had one going into the end zone.
Yeah, that was a mess. That was the season from hell, man.
Yeah.
We beat the Patriots, who won the Super Bowl, and we would have beat the Saints had it not been for the refs, and also Juju's fumble at the end of that game.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You
don't say that about Elbow though. We don't have a lot of if Elbow don't if Elbow like
100%.
That's all, man.
100%.
And the durability element as well,
his stuff's
man.
just if he didn't get hurt.
Yeah.
That's really it with him.
But anywho, look,
you like that comment though.
You know. That is funny, man. That is this L. Bell, bro. You gotta chill.
Tony Daniel II. Early first round predictions for 2023. Get out of here. C.J. Stroud and Jordan Addison.
We pulling the Cardinals right there.
Get out of here, bro. All
right. I'm familiar with that. I've seen how that played out before.
This is disrespectful.
But it worked out for the Cardinals.
Pickett's better than Rosen. I would put good money on that if you want to bet.
Well, it's hard to tell right now. One had one season and got thrown into the recycling bin.
If you want, I'll bet you right now Kenny Pickett has a better career than Josh Rosen.
Fair enough. I hope so. I would hope so.
We ain't drafting a quarterback. There's no way.
I hope so.
We got a good 3 to 4 year window, I think, before we draft a quarterback.
I would hope so.
But I'm hoping it's in reality 15 years.
I know you do.
If that.
I know you do. Just we going against all odds. I'm with you, man. Like Tupac said.
Well, Packers did it.
Yeah, against all odds.
Colts did it.
Against all odds. These are nice unicorns, nice one-offs. Against all odds, baby. It's not 100%.
I can't even say the Patriots did it. They had a year in between with Cam Newton. Mm-hmm. And Mac Jones is no guarantee still.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to go through this exercise here. Just thinking.
Yeah, man.
You know what those two franchises have in common, though?
What they have in common?
They're good franchises.
Absolutely.
And the Steelers are a good franchise.
There we go. There's the correlation. Somehow, some way.
Yeah. I truly believe it.
Heck yeah.
All right. That was
we might be
Tony
going
Daniel II. And we are at A.J. Martinez again.
I like the Jordan Addison move, though.
That'd be cool. I mean, that'd be sick.
You think he'd be in the second, though?
No.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think I think he's first round.
Hopefully he comes back to Pitt, man. You can kind of agree with me from this standpoint. If he could get the money kind of the same, he would be more iconic at Pitt if we can get to like the college football playoff, do something special here, as opposed to just going to USC or Bama. You're more iconic. If the money's the same.
When you say more iconic, are you talking locally or nationally? Because I think if he's playing at Bama or USC, he's going to be a household name a lot easier than him playing at Pitt. That's all.
He'll be more remembered at the place that he played.
Yes, I agree with that. Yes.
You won't be as remembered at
nationally,
Bama or USC.
Right. But I think nationally he would be more known, though, playing there.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely this year.
Yeah.
Well, especially with the whole transfer thing that's happening this offseason. His name's in the news.
Yeah.
So everyone's going to want to tune in to see, oh, man, is he having more success out at USC or Bama or Texas, wherever it is. But if he stays here, we go on a run, make the college football playoff, he'd be a huge reason why. Like, that'd be iconic stuff. You're up there then with, I mean, I was going to say he already is up there with some of the greats, but leaving, that kind of leaves a bad taste in your mouth.
Yeah.
If he stays, though, you're up there with Marino, Dorsett, Kenny Pickett, LaShawn McCoy. Won the best receiver in college football award, you know?
Yeah, I'm with you, man. I ain't gonna lie, though, bro. I don't fault that, man.
I'm not saying I fault him one way or another, but that could be a reason to say I don't know what he's looking for, and that's on an individual to individual basis. Yeah. Maybe he likes the weather at USC. Maybe he wants to play with his boy with Caleb Williams. So everything I just said is a no.
And not just Caleb, but you also got Lincoln Riley out there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe you don't trust the new offensive coordinator coming into Pitt, the new quarterback.
What Lincoln has done to offenses, what he's done to skill position players, it's like that's a factory. And you know what Bama is. If you a guy at Bama, you're going in the top 10. You're going in the top 15. Guaranteed. Like, that's just the reality of it as well. So, I mean,
it's just like a shitty situation.
Yeah.
I think from the outside looking in, a lot of people around the college football landscape can even agree. Like, it's a shitty situation. Yeah. Like, you don't really have a dog in the race, but just seeing, like, a school like Pitt.
No, it's unfortunate.
On your way up. And then you just lose your best player to the programs that always get all the 5-star recruits.
Yeah, it's messed up.
It's like bullshit.
Yeah, it's definitely messed up.
From his standpoint,
it's
you
like
got to do what's best for you.
That's what it reminds me of the MLB.
Pirates
I'm
with the
just
feeder
pay
system.
for the best. Yeah. Oh, you're good? Come on, we'll take you. You know, that's how it goes, man.
We did have our run, though, with Kutch. We had our good 3 to 4 years. But then we just didn't pay our guys. I mean, we could have the best pitching rotation in the league right now if we just paid our pitchers. Garrett Cole.
This is what we do.
Although a ton of people wanted Cole out at the time because he started slipping a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
It just is what it is, man. It is what it is.
Pitt and Pirates on top. Let's go. Okay, this is AJ Martinez.
Yeah, we got like 3 left in that. After that, and we'll get this thing rolling.
Since
a little
we're talking Landry, he played high school ball in New Mexico.
Yes, he did.
How do you guys think if we got New Mexico's linebacker, New Mexico's Urlacher? Does they have like a Chad Muma down there?
I don't know. I haven't looked into it, man. Send us a number though on him. Give us a number and a name, man. Yeah, we'll definitely check him out, man. Because Let's Go UW, he showed up like this initially, and then he started to put a name on it. So, yeah.
Okay, people are just throwing stuff out there right now because official momentum now says play our home jerseys week 1 at the Bengals.
I think I did see that. That's confirmed. I think I saw
Bengals?
That. Yeah, that's confirmed. Bengals week 1.
We just heard Browns, though.
No. This is real right here. This is confirmed. I got a source that told me.
We got an upper room member.
LibertyLibrary.com. LibertyLibrary.com. Welcome to the upper room. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And greatly appreciate you joining the family, baby. Yes.
Tony Daniel II. Yes. My Steelers trade Mason for a party-sized bag of Wavy Lays.
Y'all got to chill, man. Wavy Lays are pretty good, though. But you got to chill, man. Come on, man. Mason going to be all right, man.
So Deke
said it. Deke said he's that guy. I heard
Against
the
Landry,
I
yes.
heard the optimism, Deke. Nope, you're
Against
not gonna,
Landry,
You're
yes.
not gonna walk this back. I heard the optimism. I believe in it because of you. All right.
Nah.
But anywho, man, I did want to, we're going before, we've been talking Steelers and stuff like that, and we're going to keep talking Steelers. We got plenty more of that, man. But I did want to have a little fun today because we know last time we were here,
Yeah.
we had to get out of here a little bit early. My man was going down there to PPG, Paints Arena. And you got a chance to see an awesome game, man.
Yeah.
Can we get a report? Can we get a big, you got us?
I'll try.
Come on, man.
I'll try.
For the people, what you can remember. Well, first off, I have a question. Did you consume White Claws, yes or no?
What did I have? Might hit the pen before going into the game.
Let's go. I like where this is starting
So
already.
that means typically you don't need as much alcohol in your system.
Who told you that?
You got like a good crossfade.
Who told
going.
you? I ain't gonna lie, bro. When you do mix them, though,
You don't need as much alcohol.
I
So
would agree with that. Definitely would agree with that.
what did I have? I think I got a Truly.
Shout out to the Trulies. You and your seltzers.
I got a Truly. I think that was the first drink I got.
Man,
Yeah, I think it
all
was.
right.
That was after the Rangers scored their goal.
Oh,
Early into the first period.
Yeah.
And then, actually, it was an interesting game because we moved around. We moved around a little bit. We had some nice seats. We were in the 100 level. Shout out to my dad. Very thankful and grateful for him.
Shout out to Papa Deke.
Yeah, getting me and my brother a couple tickets. It was a good time. And
See, look at you. You and your brother sharing tickets, man. Y'all share everything, man.
no,
I'm
we had
telling
our
you,
own
bro.
tickets. We had our own tickets.
It's cool, bro. Y'all share this moment, though, right?
Yeah, I guess with 20,000 other people. Yeah.
We didn't have some. I'm just talking about you and your brother. Like, you know what I mean? I see the parallels here. Let's go, man. What
But one of his boys were at the game too, and he had like club style seats, basically where you have to pull a rope out to get in.
Oh, it's like VIP section.
Yeah, so after the first period, he invited us up to hang with him,
Let's go.
which were also good seats. They're basically like broadcast seats. It's right next to, it's parallel to the other side. I don't want to get this too confusing, but we were basically at the level where the cameraman for TV
Yeah, that like it's not
rotated around. They weren't next to us; they were on the other side.
Right, I know what you're talking about.
But they were awesome seats. So anyway, that's where we spent the rest of the game at. I think I got a Labatt there. And I was really disappointed because whenever I went up to the bar, they have the handles for the beers on tap.
Yeah.
I say, yeah, can I get a Labatt? Yeah, it's kind of what you do. Hockey, Labatt beer.
All right.
And she just grabs me a can. I'm like, wait, you guys don't have it on tap? They're like, no, for some reason these aren't working. I'm like, all right, come on.
Now,
but anyway.
Now you being more well versed in the beer arena, can you taste the difference between when it's on tap versus when it's in the can?
Right now it's tough, but yeah, typically like I could taste the difference between.
I forgot. Yeah, with your
the difference between a Bud Light in the bottle or in a can versus a Bud Light on tap, definitely.
Okay, because I know
There's
like
a different
like
taste.
if I drink like a Sprite out of the can versus like if I'm at McDonald's, I'm like, yo, can I get that Sprite? It do hit a little different coming out that machine. I don't know what they do with the machine. It just hit a little different.
Yeah, it is. It is. I think if you ask me, my preference, I'm not a beer snob. My buddy probably cares about this kind of stuff a little bit more. Sometimes I'll ask for a glass if they come out with a can to like pour it into the glass. Like I'll just drink it out of the can. But like if I have the preference, I think I would prefer tap. I think tap is probably my favorite. Okay. But it's not that big of a deal where I'm asking for a cup to like pour out of a can or anything. Like I'm it's not that deep for me. Okay. If you just give me a beer, I'll drink it.
Fair enough then.
So that was my alcohol consumption. Wasn't too much. I mean, they were the pounders, so a little bit more than just your normal can. But
I can respect that though.
It was a good time. But with all that being said, the game was fun. Yeah. We won 7-2.
Got after them boys.
There were a lot of goals being scored.
A whole lot of goals.
That's really all I could tell you about my report, man. I had to look up the highlights of the game before we even got on this to remember the goals.
Turned out, bro?
I mean, it wasn't that bad, but I was just having a good time.
That's what I like to hear, though, man.
Having a good time. I will give you some specifics. You could probably see this on social media. The crowd was going crazy, but they were also chanting the Rangers goalie's name like the whole time.
It was an Igor, right?
I thought they were saying Depoy. I'm like, why are they talking about TJ? But there's a reason they're doing it because he's actually a really good goaltender. And apparently, like he disrespected the Penguins back in the regular season, but he was the best goalie in the regular season.
Yeah.
High save percentage, best goals against average. And that's what I was wondering. A lot of people are talking about this Rangers goalie like he was God's gift to the earth. Yeah. He hasn't done jack shit against us. He's been terrible. He's just there's one thing for the Rangers maybe not to be having some good defense. Some of these goals we're scoring are kind of soft. I'm not going to lie.
I would agree.
Like straight 5.
But no, some of them were dope, though. Some of them were dope.
They're awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. But to say, there's been some really good ones. There's definitely been some ones where I'm just like, that really went in? All right, I guess. But I ain't going to lie, man. I just keep enjoying my man Sid. I was watching him, man. He was in his bag, man. He taking assists. Oh, you know what? Let me get this one right here. I like watching that man play, bro.
Here's what I don't get. Yeah. I know I watched a lot more hockey back in the day. I'm trying to be supportive as time goes on here. Definitely watching every playoff game.
All right.
There was some ESPN article that had him ranked 19th in the league.
Yeah, they tripping, bro.
I still don't understand how. Bro, I get the whole.
So good, bro.
I get the whole McDavid or Austin Matthews. Some of these dudes, they're like in their prime or they're young, scoring a ton of points. But you know how I feel. At the end of the day, who the hell do you want on your team?
Exactly.
Do or die scenario. It's still Sidney Crosby. Like, how is he still not considered
and he's still
the best player in the league?
He's still super productive on top of that, bro. You watch him in the series, like, bro, he still is that guy that's like, even if he's not initiating it, he's in there somehow, some way making it happen, bro. Like, I love watching him play,
and I still feel the same way about Malkin. Top 10, top 5 player, whatever it is. But yeah, it was a good game. It was fun.
Man. Did they get the closeout tonight? That's the real question.
Yeah, I think we're in the goalie's
in New York.
I really do. I don't think that matters.
Cause for me, man, I feel
that's bad. The amount of goals.
I feel like we should get it done, but then at the same time, I'm like, all right, am I being a little bit too overzealous?
No, we got him.
You sure?
I do feel that way.
Okay.
I feel like we got him.
That's why I wanted to lean on you because I'm like, yo, you were there, you felt that energy.
Exactly. I know it's on the road, but no, I feel like the Rangers players are debilitated right now.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I feel like the Rangers know. I think the Rangers even believe.
Like Shorty Lowe said, they know. All right, they know.
Exactly. They know. It's over.
Yeah.
We have Crosby is the guy, the X factor. Like he's one of the reasons why he's done it. He has 3 cups.
Yeah.
Is there anyone on the Rangers that feels comfortable in going into a deep playoff run?
And I was gonna say, shout out to the homie, to Louis as well. You know, he held his own.
He only let up 1 goal.
So he gave up his
1 goal because Matheson screwed us.
That's his customary thing now. I'm noticing with him. I'm like, all right. I feel like every couple of games, one of your homies gonna hit you off of one.
It's Matheson. It's always Matheson.
I know, but this is his thing. This is his thing. And Matheson was in good position though. That was the other part. It was like, I get what you're trying to do. You're trying to cut him off, but it's one of them things, man.
That was a really good game. It's not like they were fluke goals for us too.
Nah.
We had all the momentum. We were getting way more shots off on them. So it wasn't just one of those things. We had a lucky couple minutes where we got goals. We had the momentum the whole second period. Yeah. And most of the first period, the second half of the first period, we were starting to get it too.
So you telling me then I can go ahead and start celebrating tonight?
Don't do that.
I can go and turn up a little bit tonight?
Don't do that.
No?
But what I will say is I'm getting the Rangers pack ready.
Oh. Hey now. I might have my Rangers pack already lit too then, man. Don't worry, man. We could be on here, all right? Yeah, yours might be a little more dressed up. Mine will smell a little bit more. But either way, we're going to make it happen, all right? Sure, let's go.
That's my Penguins report.
Nah, shout out, though, man. I like it, man. I can respect the heck out of that, man. I just wanted to check it, because you was there. That's it.
Yeah, I think that's maybe one thing that you could glean away from my appearance being there. Or one insider scoop that I could give you is the Rangers know.
They know.
You could get the sense in the building. The fans knew, Rangers know.
They know.
It's over. The series is over.
It's done.
We want to be humble about it, but we've been there, done that before. We have Sidney Crosby. You don't. I'm sorry. Rangers are heading home.
Tell them. Who we got? Tell them.
Oh, we got Crosby. What's unfortunate, too, is remember I had the Crosby jersey on. I was talking about my connection with Crosby, 8-7, same birthday, all that. I didn't get the Crosby Penguins win parlay. Crosby goal Penguins win parlay in before.
He let you down then.
I did Penguins money line after the Rangers went up 1-0 though, so I got some good odds on that.
Okay. We take that then.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Pens then, baby. Let's get this close out tonight, man. I like them though, man. That was pretty dope. All right. Shout out to them for that. Next topic that we have on the docket is, should the Steelers look into acquiring a free agent cornerback? Now, chat, I know
It's a
James
difficult question.
Bradbury has been the name that has been popping up. I know y'all were dropping his name in there on Monday. Seeing in comments after the show, people still dropping his name in there. So we said, you know what, man, let's address this situation because we wanted to talk about it anyways. Play. Yes, we did. But just looking at our depth chart right now, the quarterback room currently sits with what? Kello Witherspoon, Levi Wallace as the starters. You have Cam Sutton as well as that third corner nickel. Then from there, Justin Lane. Mixed bag with him, obviously high pedigree guy, but really hasn't materialized the way we want. Got James Pierre, who started out last year more as a hot player and then kind of cooled off. You know, the more he was out there, we get it. Then from there, man, Isaiah Johnson and Lyndon Stevens.
Who are they? I think we actually cut Isaiah Johnson. I think we cut him today. I think I saw a report.
Oh, it might have been, you said today?
I think so.
Oh, well,
I don't know who he is, but I saw a Twitter report. I think we cut him.
Okay. Well, yeah, the Lyndon Stevens dude, he this is his second year in the league. He was in
Are we throwing Trey Norwood in that mix? And Marlette?
It was like Seattle, I think it was. Seattle and Miami. Yeah, he was in Seattle, Miami. But I don't know if he was on active down there though.
Okay.
Yeah.
We throwing Norwood and like Marlette in that mix?
Yes, I would throw Marlette in there, definitely.
But we're talking more outside
right.
corners.
Norwood is, I still view him as like the safety Swiss Army knife type dude. But yeah.
We're talking outside corners either way.
That's what I'm thinking. Because
Yeah.
I feel like we have a ton of inside corners. We have a ton of slots.
Yeah, we're fine.
And we feel very confident if Cam Sutton is our slot. We've seen Cam is a high-end slot corner. We think
we could do a combo of him and Marlette.
Absolutely.
Marlette
we
a little
have
better at
options
run
there.
game.
Yeah, we have options there, man. Yeah. So you're right, man. We did cut him yesterday. Dang, dude.
Saw it on Twitter.
Yeah, I was on ESPN.
We cut two guys I never heard their names at all.
Come on, ESPN. You got to update the roster over here, man. Jeez Louise. Oh, they did. He's gone now. That was quick. God damn. Hey, shout out to ESPN. I was like, let me just hit refresh real quick.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah, hit refresh.
You had that up from
gone.
like earlier in the day.
Yeah, he was gone. I literally just put it up this morning. I was like, or was it yesterday? And I left it up. It might have been that. It might have been yesterday. I left it up. But yeah, dude, I hadn't hit refresh. I was like, oh, now that name is no longer there. You're right. He is no longer with us. Hope all is well with him, though.
ESPN's on their P's and Q's.
They ain't slacking, man. Come on now.
All right, so the big question.
Yeah.
You want to answer or you want me to?
Well, you know I like when you go first. No, hold on. When you with your brother, who goes first?
Stop that.
Oh, y'all go at the same time. All right, I'm done. Enough.
So, this is complicated.
That's
but
what
maybe,
she said. Okay.
but maybe at the same time, very simple.
All right, I like that too.
It's complicated because are we just using James Bradbury as an example? I'll use him as an example.
Go
just
for it, player.
this. Okay, you sign him because he becomes automatically your cornerback number one.
Factamundo.
Would be the most proven commodity on your team.
Not even close.
I'd say he's still in the prime of his career. 28,
I would strongly agree.
Going on 29.
Pro Bowl.
Pro Bowl. Yeah, Pro Bowl, always available.
Mm-hmm.
James Bradbury's top 10, top 15 cornerback in the league right now.
Man.
So he
man got two, man.
Yeah, he would be the number one corner on your team.
Mm-hmm.
And depending on the price, I don't think it's gonna be over double digits. Just basing it off the cornerback market in recent memory here, and also where we're at in the free agency period.
In context too, on his deal, he signed to New York 2 years ago, a 3 for $45 million deal. So he was getting 15 per. The Giants, in terms of their GM, when he talked about why they released him, it wasn't because of his play. It was more so their cap situation is bad. They still I think they're 7? They have like $6 million or $7 million clear, and they need to get to like 12 or 15 to sign all their draft picks and stuff as well. So they're doing like that fire sale situation right now, man.
And with our cap space right now, we could finagle it. I think we have 12 in cap space. 9 in effective cap space. Don't know what that means, but we can figure it out.
That's what it means. It means it's more effective. Just roll with it, bro. Just say it with confidence, and they're gonna believe you, man. It's more effective. Yeah.
So we can make it work. That's the obvious reason why you'd bring him in. But we have a guy on the roster who performed pretty damn well those last 6 weeks of the season, and if he keeps that up, I mean, he's in James Bradbury's category. For this season, if Kello Witherspoon plays how he did those last 6 weeks, all season, dude, no one made a pass on him, from what I remember. Had 3 picks.
That just seems so abrupt of a leap. Like that man said, if he plays like this that he did for 6 weeks, he is already in that category
for the whole season.
I'm like, man, we've been seeing
think so.
Bradbury. We've been doing that. All right.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's the plus to signing Bradbury. But I could see how if you wouldn't want to bring him in, you really believe in a Kello Witherspoon, you don't want to rock the boat.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want Melvin Ingram type situation going on like what we had last year, because I don't think 3-man rotations work at the cornerback position. And we're talking outside corners.
Okay.
Could we do a Kello, Bradbury, and Levi Wallace rotating like that? Could one of them play slot, though?
I mean, technically, we've... Well, no, because, with Joe's over on one side. But I'm thinking with Pierre, when he started to struggle, you're right, they didn't rotate him. They just pulled him, and then he became, like, the fourth corner when we went to dime packages. Yeah, you're right. We ain't rotating them corners. At least you hope not. Yeah.
Yeah, all depends on how you look at it. So, I believe Akello, if he's given the opportunity, he's going to step up.
Okay.
There's still no guarantees there.
Yeah.
How much would Bradbury signing here rock the boat? I think that's the main question. Because someone's going to be unhappy at some point, probably.
Yeah.
Whether it's Akello, Levi, whoever's not playing.
Yeah, and I'm trying to think, could any of them bump inside?
I wouldn't mind that. I mean, you got the 3 most talented corners on the team playing all at the same time, but I don't know if one needs to be...
But then you got Cam Sutton, though, because he's the other one who's going to get frustrated.
Yeah.
It'd be a lot of mouths to feed in there, man. Yeah.
Okay, another thing to consider is just depth, and I think this is unrelated to James Bradbury.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of Akello and Levi Wallace, we don't have good outside corners.
Fair enough.
At least guys you can trust. James Pierre, Justin Lane, unless...
Bro, you don't trust James Pierre all of a sudden now?
No. Dang. I've seen enough, dude. Oh, man. To get us out of a stadium, fine, but if one of them go down for an extended period of time, you don't want Justin Lane or Pierre.
You just turned so heartless toward James Pierre, man.
Lane found a magic mushroom this offseason. James Pierre, maybe he's been training on his island. I don't know. Unless one of those two figured it out.
Hey, yo, you are wild. I love it.
I think the answer in general, should we sign another cornerback? Yeah, as a guy is like a depth piece, specifically James Bradbury. I'm like, no, because, why not? You bring in James Bradbury, that's awesome. And it's not like we're paying Akello or Levi Wallace copious amounts of money that would just make you disregard bringing in James Bradbury.
He's dropping four apiece on him.
Yeah, that's not. I think that's what we paid Cam Sutton, right? 4 a year? Or was it 2 something a year?
Because he was 2 for 9 or something like that, right? Yeah, so he's in that category, yeah.
Actually, that's actually crazy to me. Yeah. We're paying Akello and Levi Wallace less than Cam Sutton.
But I don't know how it was structured because it was only a 2-year deal, so it could have been a little bit more in that first year. That's
maybe. Either way, it's close. So to bring in a guy like James Bradbury, it would definitely help the team. Definitely would. I just don't know how everyone would handle it. That's all. Yeah. But at the end of the day, I think I would just say bring him in.
For sure. Well, you bring up some good points right there, man. Number one, James Bradbury is a heck of a player. Tough as nails, competitive, a smart player as well, man. A true man-to-man guy that, you put him on the number one receiver. You say, you go follow him. That's what he does. He competes. Great ball skills. He understands how to play through the hands. I think he had 4 picks this last season, 3 the year before that. So 7 picks in 2 years while with the Giants. Like I said, he checks a lot of those boxes, man. He was down in Carolina before that, was a very productive player there as well. Know a couple of guys that played with him, man, and, talk to them about him. They rave about him, man. Love, toughness, competitive, all that type of stuff as well, man. But I hear what you're saying with rocking the boat with the cornerbacks we have here. And in some cases, I like the concept of rocking the boat. In this one, I don't as much because these guys, in terms of Levi and Akello, they just got paid. So that means that they are going to be here. Whereas when I think of like bringing in competition, I think of it in the sense of, okay, if I'm trying to see if I want to keep a guy or get a guy up out of here, or if there's no new money involved. So I don't have to feel negative about a guy not starting or not playing as much. Because, hey, I didn't pay him this year. I paid him a year ago. I paid him 2 years ago. In this sense, it's like, man, if I bring in James Bradbury, who's going to cost anywhere between 9 to 12, just thinking off the top of my head.
Maybe even less, but
it could be less, but like we know it's going to be more than 4. That's what I'm alluding to. So It's like, what does that look like when we pay him whatever that is? And now he's the guy out there, but we just told Kelly we just paid Levi, and it's like, oh man, you guys getting $4 million as well. Just be happy that you're getting the money. You're not going to be the starter though. You're not going to be the guy. Like, that could very well cause some issues.
For both of those dudes, this is a critical point in their career.
Right, absolutely. And the other competitive disadvantage that we have in terms of the Steelers in this situation is these guys aren't homegrown either. So when you talk about the mentality, when you talk about trying to convince people that, hey, man, it's less about you, more about the team, sometimes you got to take a back seat here. Like, it's hard when you're the new guy coming there. You're not trying to hear that if you're Levi Wallace. Hey, man, I know you just signed here. I know we just paid you. I know you want to be the guy, but take a back seat. Just support us. It's like, I don't think that moves the same way. And the same with Akello. Akello came here after, signing with Seattle last year. And that didn't work out for him. So we think about how it played out here at the beginning part and then the end part. He's not trying to go backwards. Not after signing that deal. So as much as I would love James Bradbury on this team.
So you actually do think it would rock the boat?
Absolutely. Yeah. I think it would, man. And like I said, it just doesn't make sense money-wise when you gave both of those guys $4 million per year. You're paying these dudes to be out there. And even with Cam Sutton, it's like, man, Cam still has a nicer contract. You don't want him being the fourth guy just sitting out here either. So that's the biggest reason for me why I probably would not go James Bradbury, even though, man, he is a heck of a player, and I think that he would make this team better. I just think that the fit in terms of him with the other guys in the sense of they all trying to eat, they're all in that I got to get it mode. I just don't think it's going to mesh as well right now. If this was a year later, I think it's a different conversation. Yeah. If this was last year, I think it's a different conversation. But because we just paid both of these guys this offseason, I just don't see that. And are expecting them to be the starting outside corners. Yeah, I just don't see that part of it, man. But in terms of depth, though, I'm very interested in the depth conversation. But when I think of those guys, I still think of, man, like, because money-wise, I'm like, Joe Hayden still makes sense. But I don't think it's going to happen, bro.
Joe coming in and taking a backup role.
Yeah, I just don't see that. I really don't see that, man. And I wasn't too happy, even though it was like dope to see my dog putting his little video up. It was like, yo.
I didn't even see it. Yeah, I heard people talking about it.
And it was like, it was dope, but I'm like, and now it's like real, So now I really don't think he's coming back, It's unfortunate.
Is it different if he goes to another team and takes on a backup role?
I think so, yes. It's hard to go from being the man to now being the backup here. That would have been like him in Cleveland going from being the guy to being the backup.
Udonis Haslem vibes, then.
Yeah, bro. That's weird, bro.
Is he still playing?
No, he's still on the roster, yes. He's still on the bench, yes. And he dresses and he talks every time, but it's like, bro, it's just weird.
There's an opportunity for that for Joe Hayden.
Joe Hayden's I think
we would embrace him like that, though, right?
No,
we would.
No. Haslam is like 50, all right? Joe is looking over here like, Akello, I used my backup last year. Levi, you won't even start. I'm nicer than you. Like, that's going to be that type of energy, bro. No. Haslam, like I said, he's 65 and a half. So when he shows up, actually he's 69 just for you. So when he shows up, it's like, bro, his knees bad. He can't run up and down the court. He ain't finna get up out there. So it's like, it's different.
He's seriously on the roster.
Yes.
Oh, my
Yes, dude. You see all that great. I'd be like, bro, you look like somebody's daddy. Somebody's daddy out here, bro. Yeah, man.
I guess it's a risk either way, whether you sign Bradbury or not, because if you don't sign him, you're just hoping Akello plays like he did those last 6 games. Yeah. And Levi Wallace kind of continues on his trajectory. There's no guarantees, but I think you're leaning more that that's going to be the case than not, but there's still a risk. And then the risk of signing him is just Melvin Ingram type of scenario, maybe even worse in terms of rocking the boat.
It could definitely
locker room
be that,
dysfunction.
Man.
Who knows?
Yeah, I think it will be worse than the Melvin. Just not in the sense of like when Melvin became publicly disgruntled, but I think it will be worse in the sense that when Melvin came here, the expectations were high for him, and he could feel good knowing that Highsmith hadn't gotten paid that offseason. Highsmith was still a young player on a rookie deal, so it's like money-wise, bro, I'm going to make more money than you anyways. So if I am the starter, so what? I'm getting paid more. This scenario, you're like, yo, this dude's getting $4 million. That's not a rookie salary. That's not, $500,000. That's not $700,000. That's $4 million. It's just different when you're talking about trying to sit that on the sideline at that position. Not quarterback. Quarterback is very different just because we know what that looks like in terms of the money at that position. At corner, you're not sitting a guy that's getting paid $4 million if he's not hurt or playing terrible. But that's what you're going to introduce if you bring in a James Bradbury, man.
Yeah, and maybe we could take the money aside because those deals for Levi Wallace and Akello Witherspoon were huge values. Like, we thought, at least with Witherspoon, we didn't really have Wallace on our radar, but we thought he was going to be in the 7, 8, 9, maybe even 10 if some team was willing to overpay. So that's how we view him, even like outside of that $4 million deal that he got anyway. That's just almost house money.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess you give him the opportunity to step up.
Yeah. But he would, and like I said, man, James would definitely ball out, bro. But yeah, I'm interested in it. I want to see what Akello can do. I want to see what Levi can do in campsite, man. If we could find a depth piece, great. But I wouldn't go high end starter right now for me, man.
You want me to go off some of the names I looked up?
Man, go for it, man.
Well, Joe Hayden was one of them, I think. I have listed here. Now, some of, like Kyle Fuller, that might be too big of a name even.
I would agree.
Although he had a bad season with Denver, got benched.
Mm-hmm.
He's an all-pro in his own right. 30. Like, he's, I think at this stage in his career, a lower down from Bradbury, of course. But does that affect things? Would he be fine coming in for 20% of the snaps? I would doubt that.
Bro.
He's unsigned, though.
I doubt that.
That would maybe be more similar to Melvin Ingram.
Yeah.
Because if he came in, lost his job with Denver, can't really find another market out there, he's just trying to sign on with the team, maybe get an opportunity in case injury.
We would have to sign him for less than what Levi and Akello have, though.
Yeah.
It'd have to be less than 4 per.
AJ Bouye? Same scenario, kind of.
Yeah.
It's tough.
He been awkward since he ain't been playing opposite of Ramsey, man. It's been a little weird for him, man.
True.
It has been, you know.
Vernon Hargreaves.
Ooh, now he's a good one.
He's been bounced around.
Right. I think he could be an interesting depth piece, though. That's what I'm saying. I think he'd be
first round talent. Yeah. Hasn't really caught on these last couple of years.
He's not going to cost as much. Yeah.
I even looked, like, because he was available. I think there were trade rumors or something about him last year being available. And he signed on with Cincinnati, but then didn't play at all.
Yeah.
So I'm sure, you could get him for cheap.
I think he's a depth piece, though. He could work.
Compete with Lane, maybe, Pierre. I don't know. It's a tough scenario because you could just get a dude that's a flyer, or you could get a guy that's, like, proven, but then how does that affect Witherspoon, Wallace
For me,
dynamic?
man, I'm not going to lie. I kind of enjoy the Flyers on high pedigree guys, though. Like, when you talk about a Vernon Hargreaves,
that's what happened with
like
Akello.
that. Yeah, like, if it's a high pedigree guy or a very athletic, something intriguing about him, like, I want to take the Flyers on those guys. But, yeah, I would rather do that than pay for the more proven veteran in this situation.
At least just bring another guy
in this situation. Yeah.
Because that's really all we have. Justin Lane and Pierre.
And it's one thing to feel confident in them as starters, but when you ask yourself, because every year somebody does go down, if one of them were to go down, how confident would we feel with the group going forward? I think that changes everything for us.
All right, let me. Those were the names I wrote down, but I'll maybe list off a couple more for you. Trey Waynes.
Yeah, wasn't he in Cincy for a little while too, right?
Chris Harris, I don't really like that because he's
a slot though. Even though he says every time, "And I play on the outside." Nah, you a slot, bruh.
Janoris Jenkins.
Who?
Janoris Jenkins, Jackrabbit Jenkins.
Oh, that guy. Thank you.
Kevin King, hell no. Xavier Rhodes.
X. He used to be a guy.
Right.
How much do you think he would cost though? He's
not too much.
That's what I'm saying. Like, is he worth the Flyer? But would he also want to come in here and be a part of that role too, though?
Exactly.
That's a different scenario for him as well, man. Excuse me.
No to Richard Sherman.
He about to do TV. He doing like the Amazon thing, right?
Is he?
Yeah, they said Amazon's. Yeah, Amazon is in talks with him. Kind of like how Brady. Yeah.
You want to talk about that Brady thing real quick?
I mean, he is paid. How you feel about it?
It's interesting. I thought
10-year, $375 million.
I thought he was going to be a more behind the scenes guy in retirement, documentaries and stuff, and that's about it.
Why do you think that?
I just did.
Have you thinking about New England Tom Brady? This is Tampa Tom Brady.
I guess this is how he's always been.
Yeah, this Tampa Brady right here, man. He turned
New England's been holding him back.
Come on, man. Let that man be great.
Maybe he's always been about this type of stuff because
he want to be in front of
the
the
camera. You don't see Peyton Manning. I thought it would be more of the Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning's not cool like Tom though.
Peyton Manning's pretty funny.
No, he's funny, but he's funny in like an awkward way. It's not like how Brady coming out like, yeah, I'm that guy funny. Like that's how he talks. Whereas like Peyton's like, oh, chicken parm, you taste so good. Like it's cool, it's catchy, I like it, but it's just different. It's different styles.
Right.
One's more like I'm him. The other is kind of like the offhand. You're like, oh man, I didn't even expect that from you. Like, yeah.
What do you think it means for his NFL career? Is this his last year?
I don't think it's last year. Nah.
He just got this thing locked in though.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
It's just hilarious.
But then, no. But think about Fox had with Drew Brees too.
NBC.
NBC. Yeah, they had his deal done his last year while he's still playing.
Yeah, I just wouldn't have expected this from Brady.
Shoot,
I don't know.
Witten,
Like, I don't expect this from LeBron.
No,
like,
right,
LeBron
Witten
ain't doing
did it,
this.
and then Witten left, and then got it, and then came back to play. Did he go back though after?
He did to the Raiders.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When he came back out the booth, did he go back?
To play.
No. When he left the booth,
is he
and
back
he
in the
played,
booth?
Did he go back to the booth? That's what I'm
I
saying.
haven't heard anything. I don't think a lot of people like Jason Witten in the booth.
Nah, he was a little.
It was him and Booger, right?
Yeah, it was a little rough. It was a little rough.
But you don't think of the all-time dudes like doing broadcasting.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's a good or bad thing. Like LeBron, Michael Jordan.
But LeBron is doing the movies. Jordan.
That's what I would have thought more with Brady.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna maybe do his own thing.
Got you.
Stuff behind the scenes.
Why can't he? I think he can do it all.
He probably can. Now he's getting paid big by Fox.
I think he's like, yo, Romo's getting paid this to talk.
Yeah, what is he? I don't know what he's gonna be doing. Is he gonna be?
I thought he was gonna do
Drew Brees, or is he gonna be Romo?
Yeah, because it's very different. Yeah, one's a studio analyst,
yeah.
one's a color commentary. One's a color. Yeah, color
he
commentating is very different than studio analyst. Yeah,
Skip's loving this.
Yeah,
access to Brady now.
Come on, man. That's what he wanted. It's his dream.
I don't know what to make of it. I hope that doesn't deter him from continuing his career. That's my main thing.
Yeah,
like if he still wants to play, he should
going to
just
change
keep
his
playing.
mind, bro. I think if he wants the ball, he is going to keep balling.
He just wanted to lock this
Listen,
up right now.
If Giselle couldn't lock that man in, you think this little Fox money going to do something for him?
You know what this might do though?
What's up?
Because there was talks about him trying to get ownership with the Dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe this buys him some leverage with NFL teams this offseason. So it's like, I want this to be my way.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it is, ownership, more say with the general manager, player personnel. If it's not, I got this. Yeah. Maybe he's just building leverage. Maybe he still wants to play. He just wants to make it on his terms.
Contract 10 for $375, dude.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, I like it though, man.
I think you do that though if you're Fox or any of these places.
Wouldn't you? Yeah,
you got the biggest guy.
Absolutely, and you got him locked in ahead of time. So every time we talk about Brady, they're gonna say, "Oh, he has that deal done with Fox. Oh yeah, man. He's gonna be doing Fox Sports. He's gonna be da 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 da. Every game they're gonna be talking about it. Oh yeah, man.
How does this affect Romo's deal or maybe future deal? Because I think the companies are gonna be like, well, there's that, but I bet you the companies will be back like, Brady got that. You ain't Brady.
See, I think it's different, bro. I think when Romo's time to negotiate again, he looks at that deal
He'll
and
get
it goes
more.
even more.
He'll probably get more, but it won't be higher than Brady's, I would assume.
See, I don't think just yet because, bro, like we've already seen Romo prove it. Romo's done this. We ain't seen Brady in the booth if that's what he's doing. It's a difference, bro.
This is like QB setting the market and receiver setting the market.
Y'all keep setting that market, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all keep it going. I'm proud of all y'all.
You got to get in that booth, dude.
Man, in due time.
Color commentary,
I'm
right?
back in the booth. I'm back in the booth for JMU a couple games this year, man. I was excited. I was a little nervous with them moving up to 1A. I'm like, man, I ain't gonna call no games.
You be on ESPN?
Yeah, well, the one that I'm calling is on
Friday
ESPN.
night game or something?
Chill, bro.
Who made that comment about the Friday night game?
Bro, chill out, man. I forgot who it was. Like, you played on Thursday? No, stop it. All right, stop it. No, it's a Saturday. It's the ESPN. Yeah, it's just I forgot which one of them was. I got like 30 different ESPNs, but yeah, it's definitely ESPN because it's what 2 of them so far. So I was like, all right, I was getting my little schedule. I'm like, okay, I feel a little official,
Nice,
yeah, man. So
all right, we'll have to check.
Yeah, it'll be a vibe, bro. It'll be a vibe.
What are we on here? Are we on Super Chats?
Because
we talk cornerbacks.
Yeah, we were finishing up the quarterback talk, so we'll go supers. Then after that, we have one final topic before we hit the phones.
Okay. I am at. Let's go, UW.
Okay. Yep. No. Wait a minute.
He's talking about his dinner for tonight.
Yeah, hold on. I think I got a couple before you. Just 2. Yeah, I think we got 2. All right, so official momentum. He says, love when we play our home jerseys at away games.
Why do we play the Cowboys? Is that really it? I don't think that happens too often.
I'm trying to think. Nowhere.
I think it's only the Cowboys.
Jacksonville.
I think it happened down in Miami.
Yeah, I was going to say it was either Miami or
I think when you played, right?
We played,
15.
Yeah, in the South, yeah.
They had the all whites on.
Yeah, we had the black.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I was say there, and I want to because Jackson we had the white jerseys on. Yeah, it was Miami. Yeah. Usually, like I said, it's always one of them like Southern teams, man. Whether it's a Florida team or a Texas team, they will throw you in them dark colors, and they'll be on the white team. Yeah, absolutely. And the way that they build their stadiums, it's always where the home team gets the shade early. You know what I mean? Whereas like the visiting team, it'll take to like the fourth quarter for the shade to finally hit you. Yeah, it's crazy, bro. It's very strategic. Very strategic.
Understandable.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think. Okay, that makes sense as to why we are on the certain side that we're on in Heinz Field too. Because those day games, the opposing side, you get no beat with the sun.
You get no shade on that side. Yeah,
that's really bad. Okay, that makes sense.
It's around to it. It's around to it. Yeah, but that's a good catch by you, man. All right, AJ Martinez. He says number 54 got picked up by the Bears.
Yeah, we didn't win one with Blacks. In fact, Ben's rookie year, he had Plax. He was like his main connection. I mean, him and Hines were good too.
Yeah.
We lose Plax in free agency, and we don't bring anyone in of real value. Cedric Wilson became our wide receiver number 2 for our Super Bowl run. So that just goes to show you.
That's crazy.
But Plax did win with the Giants. He was a good receiver, and we were still trying to find that tall receiver by drafting Lima Sweet. So, like, that was no guarantee.
Hey, where's Plax from again?
He's from your hometown, right?
Yeah.
Good shit.
757 the crib. I just want to throw it out there. I can't help myself. Come on, man. We take a lot of pride in our neighborhoods. All right.
We still would have won with Urlacher, yes.
Yes. Fair enough.
Yes, I think he would have helped the linebacking core. Although our linebackers were nice. Larry Foote, James Ferrier.
Oh, yeah. Well, it was nice. What were we talking about
here? Yeah, they were fun.
Hey, Urlacher, but they nice, though.
Yeah, it was the whole defense as a unit, too. Like, everyone was really good. You had your star, like, Troy Polamalu, James Harrison, but then everyone else was just, like, really, really good. Yeah. Like, Clark made a Pro Bowl. I don't know if that's just because our defense was so good.
Hey, man.
Ferrier made a Pro Bowl, too, but it's not like they were multi-Pro Bowl guys, all pro type of dudes. Everyone was really good, though. Yeah. Ike Taylor, underrated.
Come on, man. My dog, IT, man. Talk about him. Let's go. All right, now I think I'm at Let's Go UW. Should be getting more.
Yeah, getting more spicy pork tonight. All hail King Louie.
Did you have any spicy pork?
No.
You're not jumping on the bag?
I'm not that big fan of this joke,
bro.
dude. It's not that funny.
He's
I'll be
getting
honest
us out
with
of the series, bro. Come on, man.
It's not that funny, but it's like overplayed. I'm sorry. I don't want to be that guy.
Why?
It's an overplayed joke.
No, this is like what you do in hockey, bro. Everybody's superstitious. You got to, that's what you ate to win and have your best game. You just got to keep rolling with it, bro.
I'm fine with it. I don't want to steal anyone's joy if you're having spicy pork tonight. It's just not something I'm that.
Yeah, when I think of spicy pork, I'm over here like, man, I need to call up PF Chang's tonight. Yes, indeed. A little Benihana.
Malek Moore. I honestly would rather our QB3 to be Oladokin. He provides us with a different look at QB that we won't have in the room, and I'm sick of Rudolph.
He put all caps too. Sick of Rudolph. Whew.
If he's good enough, fine. Yeah. Now we don't have to pay Mason $5 million.
Well, yeah, absolutely. And he does bring a different element in terms of being a true dual threat quarterback in contrast to Kenny and Mitch, who we know, are pro-style quarterbacks. So, I mean, if that is the case, great. But it really hinges on Chris doing the work. Chris has to, show the team, number one, that he can learn the NFL system. He can execute it. He can protect the ball. And not saying that he has to be perfect or starter level, but he has to just show enough that the team is confident in him being that third guy or being the practice squad guy, just depending on how they want to situate the roster in terms of the active quarterbacks versus the non-active guys and stuff like that. But it really is going to hinge on Chris's development and his understanding. Now, hopefully, he picks it up. And if he picks it up in a hurry, well, then, yeah, it's a great situation. But if not, that, could be one of those reasons why, Mason is still here. Just not saying that I don't care for Mason. It's just I know you said you were sick of him. That's all. I ain't say that. He said it.
I think worst case scenario for Oladokin is practice squad this year.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna keep him around. He's gonna be in the system.
So. Yeah, I would hope so.
Because if Pickett or Mitch, whoever it is, like Mason's not gonna be around next year, I would assume. Yeah. So you want a guy that maybe you could be confident in. Hey, because Mitch and I might not even be around next year. No, very true.
Absolutely, yeah.
A guy that you're confident in as a quarterback too.
Yeah.
And he could be that guy. I mean, we even talked about that on draft day. Like, I think from what I saw, the highlights I saw, I think he's got a good feel for the game. He's got the Duck Hodges effect, like he's in a better way, in a much better way. He's got a good feel for the game. I thought he had nice touch on his passes.
Duck Hodges effect.
Way faster.
Like
I give you that. The mobility and could fit Canada's system. So like, I could see it working out for him. Worst case, like he's got a spot.
Yeah.
Especially practice squad. Fish momentum. I'll take $1 million to be on the practice squad.
Yeah. I mean, yes. But the practice squad, it's not as savory as you like it to be at times. That's all I'm going to say. It's not as savory as you would like it.
He probably feels the same way about his job right now, though. At least he's getting $1 million.
Very true. Very true.
Let's go, UW.
Context.
Corner should have been addressed in this draft for depth. Yeah, I guess we didn't. I liked our draft, though, because the player we could have taken, I thought, in terms of this drafting for depth with cornerback, would have been Tariq Woolen in the fourth.
Oh, yeah, the fourth, yeah.
Because he was available. I was like, oh, man, we got to get him. Took Calvin Austin.
Don't hate it.
If that's the trade-off, whatever.
Yeah, don't hate it.
We do pretty good with drafting receivers.
Yeah.
Kyle Monier. Celtics or Bucks tonight? Who's winning the series?
Give me Celtics. Who you got?
What's the series?
It's even right now, if I remember
2-2?
correctly. Yeah.
Who's at home? I'll
The
look it
game
up.
should be in no, the game is in Milwaukee tonight, I think.
In Boston. You're right, 2-2.
Okay, it was in Boston. Okay, dang. Because hold on, who's the higher seed then? I thought
Boston is.
Boston is. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. Okay.
No Middleton.
Oh, so they go here. Never mind.
No Middleton for the Bucks.
Mm-hmm. Giannis been going crazy though. Mm-hmm.
Is this just tonight's game or the series?
You said tonight and who's winning the series? I said I got the Celtics winning tonight and I think they win the series.
I'll stick with Giannis.
Nah, Giannis been hooping, bro, without a doubt. Giannis, man, I don't know if he's gonna wear it down though, man. Like, he's definitely not 100% healthy, but he's still getting it off though.
Yeah.
But the Celtics defense is filthy right now.
Yeah,
bro.
they have a good defense. They
Yeah.
have just a good team, like top to bottom.
Yeah, depth, everything, man. Got your stars. Yeah,
Official momentum. Brady's gonna be a better Tony Romo broadcasting.
that's what I'm thinking. Which would be dope as heck for all of us consumers, bro.
Yeah, Brady's gonna be good.
Yeah,
I think there's no doubt.
Like, it's gonna be dope. Just when we turn on TV, we getting high end analysis, personality, everything. Oh, it's gonna be dope, bro.
All these networks are in competition because
Yeah,
we saw what ESPN just paid Joe Buck and Troy Aikman,
Yeah,
which I'm happy about. Like, that's an awesome duo
Yeah.
for Monday Night Football now.
Mm-hmm.
I think everyone's
Bringing
excited
that old
about
Phil
that.
back, man. Let's go.
Let's go UW. Listening to Tom is going to be worse than Collinsworth and Joe Buck. Wow. Neither of them are bad. I don't get the Collinsworth hate.
A lot of people feel like Collinsworth hates their team, but that is good for Collinsworth because that means he's doing his job effectively. You're supposed to be non-biased, so it should feel
And Joe
like,
Buck, I don't understand that either.
Yeah,
He's great.
Dude, I ain't gonna lie. I think Joe is like, he's one of them dudes, man. Dude, man, you know he does more than just football. That's the other part for me. I'm like, I think I was watching the World Series. When who was it winning it? Oh man, was it last year? Might have been last year. And I'm like,
Oh, yeah, he does baseball.
I'm like, was this Joe Buck I'm hearing? I'm like, yeah, this is Joe Buck. Oh, this is crazy because I don't watch a lot of baseball. Y'all know that. But yeah, man, shout out to Joe Buck, man.
I don't really have.
But I do hear I do hear people though that they, have an issue with Collinsworth though.
I don't really have that negative of opinion. I think of any of the announcers. I think I just appreciate people doing it.
I ain't gonna lie, yeah.
But
I'm cool with it.
I mean, Al Michaels, obviously a stud. Joe Buck, Troy Aikman,
Yeah.
Romo, Nance. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think they're that bad. I
Well,
know people
I'm
rip
with
on
you.
them all the time, but
Yeah, I'm with you.
I think they're pretty good. Fisher momentum. He says Brady calling games will be bad luck for all.
Dang. Somebody got a win though, so it ain't gonna be technically bad luck for everyone. Just some of us. Some of us.
I'm just trying to think how Brady would be. I don't think he's gonna be biased. I think he's gonna be the opposite. He's gonna be super not biased.
Yeah, and I think he's gonna talk, some trash every once in a while too. Like, yeah, man, I know that play. I would have done that to him. Or I actually remember when he hit this dude with that. Like, I feel like one time.
Yeah, he'll brag about himself a little bit.
He's gonna give us some of that. Yeah, he'll give us some of that because that's what Romo can't do. Romo, like, he can talk, but he can't do it to like how Brady's gonna be able to do it. Brady is above reproach when it comes to that. We know that. You know that. You know that. If Romo get up there and start talking, if Romo would have been up there talking crazy about 7 or a game that 7 was playing in, would have you and Austin, they should have been like, oh, how you talking crazy about 7? You ain't da 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 da. That would have been the response.
Romo has
You can't
said
just-
nothing but praise for Ben, though.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying,
And I
if
think
that
Brady
was-
would have done the same, though.
Yeah,
too.
but I'm just saying, if that was different, people would view him and say that. Whereas for Brady, he's not gonna have to worry about that for any player. He gonna be able to say whatever he wants to say because there's nothing
he's
that
not gonna
you
be
can
shitting on
say
players,
to
though, right?
It's hard.
No way.
I don't think he's gonna go that far. But there's literally nothing you're gonna be able to say to, like, knock on him. That's all I'm saying, man.
It's probably going to carry more weight, though, too. Like, if
Yeah.
Romo says, I don't really like this play, I don't know what this quarterback's doing.
It ain't the same.
Whereas, like, I'm sure if Brady says it, people are just going to go
Oh, my
crazy
God,
with
that's
it on
the
social
GOAT.
media.
Come on, bro.
Goat
Yeah.
shits on Zach Wilson.
Uh-huh.
Says he's never going to make
Come
it.
on,
Meanwhile,
man.
all he says is, like, yeah, I don't
That's
know
what's
what
too
Zach
fond
Wilson's
of him.
doing here.
Yeah, I don't know what he was looking at with this.
This wasn't
play
a good
right
game
here,
for
man.
him.
Yeah, just anything like that, man.
He's on a
Anything
bad
like that.
streak right now.
That's funny, bro.
People could blow
That
up his
is funny.
comments. Samurai Finn, the false goat, Tom Brady. Tom Bum Brady ain't getting any views from me on principle.
Oh, principal, let's get it. I like that
Hashtag
energy.
not my goat. Hashtag overrated. Hashtag carried by super teams.
Hey, now.
Hashtag ain't even top 10 all time. Hashtag GOAT7. Well, his last hashtag I like.
Yo, y'all are wildin'. I love it.
You can't say ain't even top 10.
But you can't say that 7's the GOAT all time. Why can't we say both of those things?
Well, that's his take.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm fine with one side of his takes.
Yeah. I'm cool with all the takes. Let's just keep it going.
Carried by super teams. Might have a point. Might have something to that.
Yeah.
Not fully, though, because, trust me, Brady has showed up in big moments.
Yeah. He stamped it.
I think he has had
He
some
stamped.
decks in his favor throughout his career, but some of the times he set up the decks that way by taking cheaper contracts.
This is true.
Kyle,
Man of the people.
Kyle Monier, Glenn from The Office equals Moats' long-lost brother.
Didn't they
We
say?
already
Yeah,
did
we
this.
saw this
No,
one.
no,
Yeah.
this
No.
wasn't-
Magnum PI, right? That's the
That
one.
one was the
Magnum
good one.
PI.
The
That was
Magnum
one.
PI and the advertisement on the
On
street
that little
corner of the bus
thing.
stop.
Yeah,
Yep.
those were the two. Those were the two. Not Glenn. We checked out Glenn. Glenn don't got a big enough role, man. Like, y'all trying to
Yeah,
get
it
me
was
a-
one picture from
Yeah,
like one episode.
man,
We
don't be
couldn't
having
find
me
him
in here
anywhere
on-
else.
He ain't even getting a credit on the thing, man. Give me some credibility. All right? Give me some credibility. I'd earned that a little bit, maybe.
Official momentum. Follow Ambition the Kid. New music coming soon.
Let's get it. You better get that, Joe. Let's go, man.
Just follow?
Yeah, something.
Or is this going to be on Spotify?
I don't know. I'm just waiting to hear this duet that you and Official Momentum gonna have.
There's no duet.
I thought y'all was
If anything, it would be a rap battle, but I don't even really want to do that.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Fair enough.
I just want it to be peaceful on Friday, just all of us hanging.
Hey man, I'm always let's just all get along, baby. I walk around like dude love. That's how I vibe, man.
That's it for the Supers.
That is, man. All right, so we'll go to the final before we like I said, open up the phone lines for have a little bit of fun to end the show. But I wanted to talk about the Steelers GM search. We've been seeing now that the Steelers have started conducting second in-person interviews with multiple candidates now. Man, are you all right over there, bro? You was getting your water. I didn't know what you were doing. Thought you was performing surgery, bro. You was focused.
Yeah, I'm out of the water bottle.
Glad that worked out, bro.
Yeah.
Glad that worked out for you. But anywho, some of the candidates that have come in for second in-person interviews are, if you want to take over that, I think you got it right. Yes.
I got it. Louis Riddick, we interviewed him a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
Doug Whaley, little connection to Moats.
Okay. He'd rock the Zubaz.
Ryan Cowden, Vice President of Player Personnel for the Titans. And Bucks Vice President, I don't know if there's more to that title, but John Spytek. Maybe he's Vice President of something, but that's all I got.
Okay.
Do you want anything else in regards to them?
No, man.
Or are we talking about each candidate?
Yeah, man, just, we'll just briefly
I'm
give our
interested
thoughts
in
on
Whaley
stuff
because
like
you
that.
do have that connection to him.
Yeah. I think it's interesting in this sense that Doug has already been a GM. So he does have experience in this vein. I think in Buffalo he came up there in 2010, but was named, he was assistant GM and then finally took over as the GM. Was it 2013, 2012, 2013 season or whatever?
13 from what I saw.
Because I remember it was like a weird transition year where we knew he was going to be the GM, but Buddy Nix was still like the active GM going into that draft, that final season and stuff like that. And then afterwards, they just transitioned him. So it was a weird vibe where, like you said, that's what you said, it was 2013 when it happened. But I remember as 12, seeing him way more around, way more out in the open doing GM type of things and stuff like that. So in terms of Doug Whaley, I do think that is a positive asset for him. I think that the fact that he already has experience in there. Now, granted, it wasn't the most successful, but you can look at some of the players that he brought in. You talk about Sammy Watkins.
Teams.
You talk about Tre'Davious White. I mean, Matt Milano. He has some guys that have come in. And it's like, these are good players right here. So he could find certain talent. I would just be interested to see, in the areas where he faltered in Buffalo, has he improved upon those things? Because right now, if I remember correctly, he's serving as the vice president for the XFL. So he's still in, front office type role. So it hasn't been, him just sitting at home. He still is involved in some capacity. So that's the part for me that's interesting, man. But I do like him, though, in the sense of him being from Pittsburgh, obviously him having a familiar relationship with the organization. I think that makes him intriguing. But as that is a positive that he has been here, as it is a positive that he does have experience, it's also a negative in a sense that we've seen him fail as a GM. Whereas when we think of like Louis Riddick, I think it's still more open. It's still more optimistic because we can't point to him and say, well, hey, man, we saw where you were here and it didn't work out. Right now, it's more so just speculation around him. So that's the part where, like I said, just when I'm thinking of those two, just a little bit different from me there.
Yeah, what's interesting about those teams, now, because you were on one of them for 13, but that's whenever they started building, I guess you could call it the Rex Ryan era.
Yes.
With those defenses. And they brought some pieces in, like trading for LaShawn McCoy. You talked about also drafting Sammy Watkins. I thought their main problem was they just didn't have the franchise quarterback. Because they had teams that were relevant.
Right. I don't want to say it's a reach because EJ's my dude, but we drafted EJ Manuel.
Did he draft him?
That was 13. That was my final draft.
If he drafted Manuel, that's bad. That's unforgivable.
That was the final year, man.
That's bad.
That was the final year.
I'm sorry.
Yep. That was the final year, man.
Oh, that's bad.
So it was more so, like I said, just trying to find that quarterback. And it's one of them things, right? But it's one of those things. It's like, man, you never know who that guy is in terms of the reach. That was the same year, I think, when Geno Smith went in the second round. Was it second round? Yeah.
I was probably just a bad quarterback class then.
No, it was.
What? Was it just him?
Just him what?
Geno and EJ?
No, it was. I forgot who else was in that class.
2013?
Pull it up. We got time.
EJ, because if EJ, I mean, was Jake Locker in that one too?
He might have been. 2013.
Bro.
Pull it up, bro. It wasn't a strong class.
There was one where Christian Ponder went like in the top 15.
Pull it up, bro.
All right, hold on. 2013.
Yeah, it wasn't a strong class, bro. But we know we needed a quarterback. I think that's why he, did what he did, man.
Okay, hold on. Ready? Okay. Who are your guesses? Do you have any guesses?
Dude, 2013.
EJ Manuel was the first quarterback.
These dudes, yeah. I just remember EJ was our guy.
Okay, I'm not seeing. Holy hell. I'm not seeing another quarterback taken after him. I have to filter by position.
Yeah.
Jeez, oh man, hold on. Scrolling. Let me get to quarterback. A lot of running backs taken. Okay. Yeah, this was bad, dude.
Mm-hmm.
EJ Manuel.
Mm-hmm.
Geno Smith.
Yeah.
Mike Glennon.
Mm-hmm.
Matt Barkley.
Okay. It was not a glamorous class, not at all, man.
You ready for this one? Landry Jones.
Shout out to Landry. Wasn't a glamorous class, not at all, man.
Oh, that's bad. BJ Daniels.
Oh, I forgot about BJ Daniels. Damn.
Ryan Nassib. I don't even know who the hell that is.
Yeah, okay.
Between Mike Glennon and Geno Smith.
Yeah.
The two best quarterbacks.
Yeah, it was not a glamorous class, bro. It was not a glamorous class, man. Yeah.
If he made that pick, that's bad.
Yeah. I'm just hoping that, because I ain't going to go there.
No.
I ain't going to go there.
What?
I was just thinking about that quarterback class and how it was proceeding and stuff like that. That's all.
Thank you. Come on, dude.
That's why I said I'm not gonna go there. I just left it alone, bro. I said I'm not going there. I'm just leaving it alone. I'm leaving it alone. Yep, I'm leaving it alone.
Stop,
I am leaving it alone.
So you're saying you had. You're saying there was.
I'm leaving it alone.
Hold on. I want to dig deeper.
I don't want to dig deep.
One quarterback drafted in the first round.
Mm-hmm.
And then what? The next one was taken second, then everyone else taken in later rounds. Whereas like this one quarterback taken the first, everyone else take it third and beyond.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to be that guy.
You know how I said I bet you. I'll bet you this draft class is better than that one.
There we go. That works. Do
you want to bet?
I'm with you on that. I hope that is the case.
There's no way
I
it's
experienced this class. I know what that felt like. I'm hoping, for all of our sake, that this class is better than that class. And EJ's my dude. That's why I don't like to bring it up. I'm like, I can't. EJ, it's not your fault we took you.
That's a bad pick, though. Like,
yeah, but
the first quarterback should have been Geno Smith at that time, from what I remember.
Geno was the one we were more familiar with, but we respected EJ more because he was at Florida State. So I know that was like my thought process when we saw the pick. It was like, all right, well, we know Geno is nice, but one's at West Virginia, one's at Florida State. And this one, Florida State was still good.
Yeah.
So that was why, for me, I was like, okay, I'm cool with it. And he was from the crib. But you can't, like, I mean, it's not, like I said, it's not his fault that he was drafted in the first round. If he's taken in the second round, it might be different.
Yeah.
But you could just tell when he got to Buffalo, it was like, bruh, this is... It's going to be different, you know?
Matt Barkley just tanked his career by going back to USC.
Mm-hmm.
He would have been a top 5 pick in that draft in 2012 if he would have came out.
Yeah.
I think that was maybe the Jake Locker one in 2012, if I can remember correctly. But he would have definitely been a top 10 pick.
Yep.
And he went back senior year and kind of like what happened with Sam Howell, actually.
Yeah,
I don't think Sam Howell had a choice, though.
Yeah, I would agree.
Because he was sophomore to junior. He had to go back. That's just unfortunate for him.
Yeah.
So that's Doug Whaley. I mean, I'm looking at the records of some of those teams.
Mm-hmm.
Rex Ryan was the coach.
Yeah.
9-7 in 2014. I didn't want to count 2013 because he was. Oh, I didn't know that backstory that he was kind of with Buddy Nix. I didn't want to count his first season like against him. You know what I mean?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Because you weren't able to build the roster up.
Yeah, but he was, like I said, because they did a transition year for him, so he was definitely very involved, man.
9-7 2014, 8-8 2015, 7-9 2016. What I will say is I thought that was the start of like a little Buffalo spark, though.
It was, yeah.
Because
that's when they got to
Buffalo
the
was
playoffs.
kind of irrelevant for the decade before that. Probably since Jim Kelly. At least like those teams were a little bit interesting with Shady McCoy, Tyrod, and stuff.
Yeah.
Pro Bowl
quarterback Tyrod Taylor, you said? That guy?
Come on. Oh, well, I think that's the thing they were meant. They needed a franchise guy.
He was a Pro Bowl quarterback.
If they had Josh Allen, he might still have a job.
Yeah, but that's why you went from a Pro Bowl quarterback to a franchise quarterback. There's a difference in levels to it.
Well, that's kind of what happened.
Yeah.
That's kind of what happened. But
Ain't
like
nothing wrong
that's what I'm
with
saying.
that,
Should we actually give him some credit? Like
I would, in a sense, yeah.
Initially, whenever
actually, no, bro, no.
Didn't resign someone.
When was his last year? Think about when was his last year in Buffalo.
No, I'm not saying he drafted Josh Allen.
Oh, no.
That.
I was like, wait a minute, now he ain't do that.
No. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
But just in terms of building that little spark there, building a foundation, because there's no Josh Allen builds without at least having something there, right?
And low key, you not slick either. I heard what you said. Just
what?
Yo, you think you are slick?
Moats versus Whaley.
I definitely heard what you said. Oh, because he reached out a particular person. Yo, that's what we all Deke. Wow. You have a conversation with guys off the mic, and then they just start dropping these little.
Wait, what do you mean? It's on the internet. That has nothing to do with conversations, right? You were there. I was putting two and two together. I was putting the puzzle pieces.
You could have been like,
you were there in 2013.
No. But you could have been like, oh, you decided to just leave. Not, oh, he ain't ring you back. See, it's a difference. It's a difference in what you said.
Well,
that's all I'm saying.
This is what I'm saying.
How you say it matters.
Here's what I'm saying. Whenever you put two and two together, I know you had your heart in Buffalo. You loved that you were drafted there and everything.
Yes, at that time, yes, that is very accurate.
And then also I saw you were on the roster in 2013. He became the GM. And then in 2014, you were on the Steelers. So I'm assuming you kind of wanted to go back in Buffalo. At least give it another chance, right? But that wasn't on the table.
the Lord works in mysterious ways. Sometimes you might want something and he'll close that door to open up another door.
Exactly.
And this door is way more luxurious, is way more spacious, had a lot more smiles in it. So, yes, But this is a prime example of how I'm able to remove my personal feelings out of the equation and just give my analysis, my thoughts on him as a GM. Nothing,
I think the one thing you could say, he took some chances. I mean, you bring in Rex Ryan, you bring in some of the like Shady McCoy.
Yeah.
They drafted Sammy Watkins. That's not that big of a risk.
The biggest risk though was him trading Kiko Alonso at the time for Shady McCoy, because at the time we looked at Shady and Shady was nice, but we knew number one, he was super expensive. Now this is when I came to I came to Pittsburgh, but Shady was super expensive. Knew already that Shady didn't want to go to Buffalo on top of that. And you were just asking yourself, like, man, how does Shady fit the offense, based on the guys that were already up there? So, in contrast, when you talk about Kiko Alonso, who was like all world that first year, man, everybody loved him, fan favorite. And it's like, yo, you just trade him? Like, what? But it did work out. Shady was the dude, man. And Shady actually ended up liking it up there, too, man. It's one of the places, bro. It's weird. It's one of the places, man. You think you don't like it until you get there. You're like, what? This is actually all right.
He should have told AB.
Chill. He could have.
AB wasn't having any part of it.
AB was like, nope, I don't want to hear nothing y'all got to say. Yeah. Shout out to AB, man.
Ryan Cowden, Vice President, Player Personnel for the Titans. Bucks VP, Jones Spytech.
I mean, I like
Fine,
these guys
why
being
not?
in executive roles. Like, I'm all for that, man.
And for the Titans, as much as I rip on the Titans, don't like Tannehill, all that stuff,
yeah,
the teams that they've built
some nice
over
teams,
these
bro.
past 4 or 5 years to actually be relevant,
yeah,
without having like the franchise quarterback, you got to give props for that. And then Bucks Vice President, I don't know if we're talking to this guy if it wasn't for Brady, though. Well, you can say maybe positively. I don't know how much of a role this guy necessarily had, but he was around. They built a roster good enough for Brady to want to go to. I guess you could say that.
And win a ring. Because it's one thing to, just, I'm going to get some of these talented players, but you got to get the talented players that are actually going to work out and actually play and be healthy. And he took the chance on AB.
Evans, Godwin. That's the thing, though. I don't know if they're getting Leonard Fournette if it wasn't for Brady.
Right, and AB's not coming if it wasn't for Brady either.
Right.
But you think about Levante David, you think about
Devin White.
Yeah, Devin White, the LB core, yeah.
They had
Jason Pierre-Paul.
They had a nice defense. Yeah, cornerbacks were good. Carlton Davis. They drafted Winfield Jr. at safety. Yeah. They had
some dudes.
Yeah, they built a team good enough together that Brady would go there.
Yeah.
And you got to give him credit for that. And you're right, you win a ring. And then Louis Riddick, who is another guy that we talked about and are both high on. We're fine with that. So these 4 guys getting the second interviews, sure. Now, I'm interested if we're going to hear that Conan Hunt gets second interviews. Will we hear that or no?
I wasn't sure, but I thought of it kind of like this, though. Malik Willis, Matt Corral, Desmond Ridder versus Kenny Pickett when they were coming out, right? Who were we getting buzz about going to visit, going to interview, eating with, all these other things, right? It was the outside candidates because they already knew Kenny. They already had intimate access to Kenny.
It's a great parallel.
When I think of Omar Khan and Brandon Hunt, I'm like, yeah, I think they know these guys extremely well. I don't think they need to do a ton of, hey, you want to go to dinner tonight, talk about what you could do for the team? Hey, you want to interview again real quick, talk with you? I think these, they know those guys. So to me, I do think that, these interviews are very meaningful and impactful, but I think it's more so them continuing to do their due diligence on the outside candidates to just get more comfortable with them. Because yes, you have a familiarity with...
It's a big decision.
Right, it's a huge decision. This is not like drafting a quarterback where you could just, I just drafted another one.
It wasn't real until now. It wasn't real until now.
Yeah, so the ramifications for this, man, it could be detrimental to the organization without a doubt. But, when you think of like Doug Whaley, it's like, okay, you know him, so it's a little bit of a familiarity there. Lewis, I'm sure that they've rubbed shoulders just sharing a building and stuff like that. And obviously Lewis doesn't work for Pitt, but him being an alumni, I'm sure they've crossed paths. But outside of that, they really don't know those guys the way that they know B. Hunt and Omar Khan. So I don't anticipate, hearing a lot of they're interviewing those guys again and again and again, because I just think that they already know who they are. They've seen them develop throughout the years of them being in the organization. They've seen their strengths, their weaknesses, and what they've improved upon. And I just think it's different. But I do like the fact that they still have a legitimate clientele that they're going through in terms of the candidates here, man.
Yeah, you got to assume there's going to be more.
Yeah.
Because we had what, 15 or 16 first interviews.
Mm-hmm.
We had some Colts guys. There was
Yeah.
someone on the Chargers.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
So I'm sure we'll see a couple
man.
more.
Yeah, it was a nice little list.
But out of all the guys that they've interviewed, I think we agreed everyone's like pretty qualified. I'd be pumped about any of these dudes because if they're gonna keep going through this process, interviews, second interviews, we already have qualified guys in house, and whoever we decide upon, like, okay, all right, we did our due diligence, we trust this guy. Well, I'm fine with it because as long as they're qualified, and all these guys are,
yeah, I would agree, man.
They're qualified at least to deserve a shot.
I would definitely agree with that, man.
So yeah, we'll see.
Like
the search continues.
I feel, bro, we got to be getting an answer soon, though, right?
I guess you have to.
Like the clock is ticking, bro.
Yeah, maybe one of these guys will sign James Bradbury. First day on the job.
With my first hire, picking up James Bradbury, signing a $12 million a year. Let's go. Why not? Make a splash.
Yeah. Maybe that's
Call
what Doug.
Seven.
Maybe that's what Doug Whaley would do.
Call up 7 and say, "Hey, look, man, I don't know what the other dudes is trying to do with you, man. But we want to bring you back in here, man. Come on." That'll sell you, huh?
I'd be good with that.
That'll sell you.
That'd be. I think that'd be a tough sell for Steeler Nation, but I'll be carrying the torch for it.
You know, come on, man.
After drafting a QB in the first round, Pitt, Ben retired. A lot of people are ready for the new era.
But if anyone could do it, Ben should be able to do it, right?
Oh,
if
yeah.
anyone could do it, it's got to be him.
For sure.
It's either him or Troy.
We'll have a crew. We'll have a little bandwagon going.
Yeah.
But
I would join that bandwagon just cause.
Okay.
Yeah, just cause I would join it. Just cause.
We'll definitely be going against the grain, I think. I mean, it's been, from my standpoint.
That's not the first time you've gone against the grain.
I was going to say,
good, bro.
It's probably for the most part been 50-50, and maybe it's teetered for these last couple years.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little bit more in the minority, maybe 40%, 30% going against, 60, 70%. But now I think it would be maybe 2 or 3% going against 97. But we're up for the task if one of these GMs are ready to bring back Big Ben.
Yeah. I was going to ask, if you had to make a prediction today, who you think we rolling with?
Wow, I don't know.
Because it's open.
These outside guys have thrown me for a loop. Whenever we first started doing the interviews a couple months ago, it was just Riddick, a couple of the guys in-house, and maybe one or two other guys. Yep. So I leaned in-house. But we are definitely way more expansive in who we're bringing in.
Yeah. For
some reason, I think it's going to be someone out of left field. It's going to be really someone random.
They're going to hit you with the, such and such from the Jacksonville Jaguars. Like,
I hope not that, but
yeah, I hope not that crazy too. I don't know why that team popped in my mind when I was like,
Urban Meyer.
Now we ain't doing that.
Urban Meyer feels more fit for a GM role, a front office role.
So he's more comfortable in the Pittsburgh area. It's kind of like Columbus. It's a little different than the Jacksonville energy, man. So yeah,
he wants to head up South Side.
Yeah, he's definitely a South Side guy. He's
North Shore.
He wants to sit on his lap. He's like Santa Claus, but in the summer. It's cool. Yeah.
Oh man. I mean, if I had to bet money, I think you say one of the in-house guys.
Okay.
But I have a feeling it's gonna be someone out of left or right field that we have no clue.
Yeah.
Just one of these vice president of player personnel guys or assistant GMs on another team that we have no clue about.
Yeah. Well, part of me feels the same way because I think I was seeing where Brandon Hunt interviewed last week with the Philadelphia Eagles.
He did something with the Raiders a couple months ago too, right?
Yeah, the Eagles were trying to look at him in a front office role as well. So with him having interest as well, I'm like, I can see it where they give it to him or he bounces because he just feels like, I don't want to wait on this.
Even if it's an equal role,
yeah,
maybe there's more upside in another spot. Especially if we're bringing a new GM.
Yeah,
we're not going to be firing the new GM probably
anytime
for a few years.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah,
hopefully never. I mean, we've just everything is potentially, hopefully not going to be flipped upside down because we've had a franchise quarterback for 18 years. So we don't know the feeling of man, if he's not panning out in 3 years, should we be searching for a new quarterback?
You know what this kind of reminds me of? It's like when you got that person that grew up in the privileged, household, both parents, nice neighborhood, and then you got the ones where it's like, nah, man, my mommy won't there. Some nights my daddy won't there. I was raised with my grandmama. Yeah. So when I think of my experiences coming from Buffalo and having some time in AZ, I'm a little scarred. I don't share this optimism like everyone else. But at the same time, it's like I love being here and experiencing what it looks. I was like, oh, this is what a stable household is like.
There's a reason we have this optimism.
Come on, man. That's all I'm saying. It's like, bro, this is what a stable household looks like. Yeah. Not everybody has this. That's all, man.
Yeah. So the quarterback, and then also we've had the same GM for like 25 years.
Dude,
almost
you know
25
how
years.
rare that is? That's like when this person's like, how long have I been married? Oh, 10 years. Like, how'd that work?
They've had the same coach.
Yeah.
It's really only been 2 coaches since like my Steelers.
Think about it, bro.
Fanhood.
Think
Bill
about
Cowher
it.
for a couple years. Like whenever I really started getting into us in like the early 2000s. It's Bill Cowher, Mike Tomlin since 07.
Dude, that's nuts.
That's it.
That's nuts.
2 Hall of Fame coaches.
Yeah.
Hall of Fame quarterback.
Same owner
Hall
as
of
well.
Fame GM.
No, same owner as well, man. No selling, because that's the other thing I've survived the sell. I was
Really?
in Buffalo. Yeah, we switched ownership, man. When the owner had died
Ralph
year
Wilson.
3, Wilson. Then his kids took over for a little while. Then I left. Then the Pagulas took over after that. Like, it's a lot going on with that thing, man.
I'm actually kind of interested in this. Who bought it? Are they
The Pagulas
Buffalo
did.
fans?
Yeah, they own the Buffalo Sabres.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so so they're way more
Because
invested.
Wilson, I was going to say, there is
Yeah.
something to the Roonies owning
Yeah.
the Steelers. The investment here, you're right. And that's why I thought
Yeah.
it was always the case with like Ralph Wilson. Like Buffalo Bills.
Yeah,
like
the Pagulas, like they are there. Like every time I've been up there, like I see them and I'm like, yo, this is kind of cool. I've never known you, but y'all ain't Mr. Rooney. But I like y'all. Y'all are respectful people up there. You know,
Okay.
very respectful, very respectful. But
Interesting.
they're just present though, man. They're committed, man.
Okay.
And they're like in the office on a day to day, not even like on a it has to be special. It's like no, they're daily. They're there, man.
So whenever they were sold, the fans or people of the area weren't as concerned of
Correct.
something sketchy happening?
Correct.
Okay. All right. So
Not that I'm a Buffalo expert or anything like that. You ask me all these storylines and stuff, man. I don't like your energy right there. I ain't even trying to give a subtle shot or something. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Maybe we get real defensive over here.
No. Super
Especially
chat.
since you already took that shot at me earlier today. You know
What'd
what I
I
mean?
say?
Like, hey,
The highway to hell.
he ain't bring you back. Yeah, that one. I was like, Deke, really, dude? Deke, I thought we were friends. That's the one you went with?
I was supporting you.
No, you weren't. You said, oh, yeah, because I knew you loved being up there. And I knew you wanted to come back.
No, you initially said he
Is this-
made a bad move, and then I said, "What was that? Not bringing you back." So like I was supporting you, questioning Whaley's decisions.
Anywho, let's go ahead and get through these supers. Then we'll take a little time hopping the phones for a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got.
Jeez Louise.
I think we got Malik. No. Hold on. Kyle Monier. No.
No. Should be Q. Where you at? You got Q? Is Q in the house?
I could definitely find Q. Yeah, Geno Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did the one. Lewis Riddick should be our GM, hands down. Yeah, we did that one.
We did that one, yeah.
Q. Geno Smith fired his agent day 2 of the draft.
That might have been accurate.
So he blamed his agent for sliding.
It happens, man. Hey, listen, man.
Is there a legitimate reason to fire an agent? Like,
Dude,
should they be held accountable for a slide?
You can fire agents for anything. I don't feel like you marketed me the right way. I don't think you called the right teams and told them my strengths well
This
enough.
is even in the draft?
Yeah, without
Okay.
yeah. Because that's the other thing. Like, it's publicly the perception is the players work for the agents, or the players are, they belong to the agent. It's like, nah, it's the other way around. Like, you're a fired agent, bro. Absolutely. Yeah. Yes, 1,000%.
Like I said, Geno, I thought he was a lock to go first round.
Yeah. You fire agent for a lot less than sliding in the draft. I'll tell you that, man.
Q.
We've all switched agents at some point in this journey.
Oh, do you have stories?
I didn't start with Drew Rosenhaus. Come on,
You
now.
and official momentum.
Yeah, but, me, AB gonna have our agent stories. We're just gonna start shit.
Okay.
Because we actually, it's funny. Like, we both had Drew, and then his current. Actually, I don't know if he's still with Ed, but
yeah, he's not with Drew anymore.
yeah. But remember when Drew dropped and he signed with the other dude, Ed was Lusky, I believe his last name was. Yeah, so that was a guy that I even considered signing with for multiple times, and I passed him up for Drew. It was a weird thing, but major love for him, and it was a good vibe. But yeah, I was like, yo, me and AB, man, we tapping our agents together, man.
Yeah, because you said Rosenhaus legit.
Yeah, without a doubt, man. Without a doubt.
Q.
Yeah, we share agents. We don't share like how you and your brother share. That's
just shoes.
Yeah.
Lewis Riddick or Morocco Brown, respectively.
Oh, Morocco. That's the cat from the Colts, if I remember correctly.
Chewy,
I mean,
Regal.
either one. Yeah, either one I'm down with. Absolutely.
Yeah. Celebrating my 33rd birthday tonight with a Penn Series win.
Let's go.
Pens.
Let's go.
Yeah, go out. Watch the game.
Yeah, happy 33rd birthday, by the way, man.
Okay.
That's a great year. I ain't gonna lie. 33 was popping. Like, I really enjoyed my 33rd year around the sun. It was pretty dope.
When was that?
It was last year.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I keep thinking you might be 35 or something.
Yeah, you gotta
like
chill, bro. You got to chill. Chill. Jeez, 35, bro. What I look like? I'm 34, barely. I'm not even 34 and a half yet. I'm 34,
that.
barely.
You just turned it.
2 months ago, 33. No, 35. 35. Come on, baby. All right, man. This plant-based right here. Plant-based, man. Come on now. Keep me real relaxed.
Come on, yeah. I feel like deep down we all know the Steelers will go with an in-house guy. That's what I said. If I had to bet money, you would do that. I don't know if you'd get the best odds, but regardless who they take, it'll be the right guy. If it's an outside guy, Riddick, whoever. Yeah, that's kind of my sentiment.
I like it.
Jacob Malacio, love the Jess football talk.
Shout out.
Hashtag Hail to Pitt.
Shout out.
He's a Pitt guy.
I did not know that.
I didn't know either because he's always tuning in from UNC. Not UNC, but North Carolina.
Yeah, 919, yeah.
All right. Good to know.
Yeah, shout out, man. And I'm glad you're enjoying the football talk right now. You know, because we talk about everything. So you got to catch us in spurts in there. You know, that's the energy. I ain't going to lie to you. Wait, hey, Deke told me early on, you can't put me in a box. Don't you put me in a box now. That's what Deke said. I just keep that energy, man. Think we're caught up, though. Are we caught up?
We are.
All righty. So now we get a chance to hop on and have a little bit of fun with this last particular segment. Okay? It's called Winning Moments. And when I woke up today, man, I was in one of those moods. I was like, you know what, man? I think I'm winning today, bro. I had a couple things happen in my favor, had me feeling real good. And I said, you know what? Why don't we introduce this concept? Because when we talk sports, you know, it does have a tendency at times to always feel negative, where we're always comparing and contrasting. It's always critical. It can never just be everybody getting along, everybody just enjoying life. So I said, you know what?
You're right. It can't be that way, though. It literally can't be that way.
It literally cannot.
We don't do it like that.
It's crazy. It's crazy. So with that being said, man, I wanted to open up the phone lines to everyone today, you know, to just hit us up and share a moment today that has them feeling like they winning. It could be as simple as, man, look, man, I got all the kids on the bus today. Everybody made it safely home. That's a dub. It could be, yo, man, when I woke up, man, the outfit I put on, I just felt like today had to be a good day. You know, I mean, it could be anything. It could be the new hat, you know? So, with that being said, I think I'll go first.
Okay.
And then we'll set this thing up. Sound good?
Sure.
That sound good.
Yeah, if you want to go first, go for it.
Absolutely, man. So for me, man, when I woke up this morning, bro, because I got a couple things that I was winning with today. But the first one I'll start with. Woke up this morning, man, I had my little facial stuff going on, right? So I'm getting this little lab, getting it in. It was a new thing. I just got it last night. But the reason why I was a dub, because it reminded me of just yesterday, me and my oldest, KK, the one y'all see doing the shoe viz with me, we went to get facials. Professional facials, man. Shout out to the people over at Spa. Absolutely, bro. So we're getting glammed up. I'm feeling all nice and everything.
Are they going to be a sponsor?
You never know. Could be. I mean, they sponsored me on a radio show before, but it was just dope though. So it was like, all right, you know, we want to get you these products right here, man. It's gonna help with your skin and all that. Me and my oldest thing, cause like that's how we vibe out. So as I was, you know, going through my routine this morning, it just had me thinking about I'm like, dang, man, that was dope, man. Me and my lady, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I felt good, you know what I'm saying? She had a blast because she's into that whole, you know, face products and all that other stuff. I felt like the cool dad in a sense. And it was kind of cool when you walk into a spot and they all like, hey, yo, that's, I was like, yo, I got that too.
That's 5'5".
You know what I'm saying? It was like, yo, that's him. We see, yo, I'm like, yo, I needed my daughter to see that I feel a little extra cooler. I hit the brown in there too, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Nice.
I hit the brown in there. I was going to, but it was one of my wins. Like, I felt good about that this morning. And then after that, man, I proceeded to get all the children ready for school, and everybody got on the, you know what I'm saying? I got them there on time. We got them back on time, and I was not late for the show. So it was a positive.
Oh,
but, you know,
great.
that was my dub for the day, man. What you had a winning moment you want to share, man?
Today?
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Woke up.
There it is. Let's get it.
Sometimes it could be that simple.
Hey,
Woke up, I'm breathing.
A lot of people that don't wake up every day.
Got good friends and family around
Yeah.
me. But can I say in the last 24 hours?
Let's talk about it.
I won't say just today. And actually, you know what? We're trying to keep it away from sports, but I'm going to bring sports into it.
You better talk about what you need to talk about then, player.
Went golfing yesterday.
There it is.
Played pretty damn good.
Thank you.
I'll just leave it at that.
Thank you.
I'll leave the competitive stuff out of it, but you guys know what that means.
Let's go.
There's a little match going on. I played pretty damn well. That's all. That's all that needs to be said.
I like that energy right there.
Yeah, because here's what I will say. Golf's a very humbling game. That's one thing you don't want to get too high in because the next time you go out, you'll be playing really, really bad.
Yeah.
So, no. I'm just going to keep level-headed. Understand that yesterday
Let's get it.
was what it was. It was yesterday. Now you got to move forward with your golf game.
He's a humble winner.
Yeah, I'm trying to be.
So humble.
How do you know I won?
Because that spirit right there, it tells me that you won. Not even in the sense of like a better score, but in the sense of like you won that opportunity, bro. It was a vibe. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Even aside of all that stuff, played good.
That's a win, bro.
It was a great day.
Absolutely.
Weather was awesome. Out with friends, drinking beer. Little crossfaded too, like at the Pens game. So
I like
it was good.
that crossfade is a mother now. All right, that crossfade do it to you
You gotta
now.
watch out.
I'm nervous for the crossfade. That's my biggest fear when I go out now because I know I'm always gonna have one in me, always. But it's like, yo, are we hydrating on top of this one? Because now I could get dicey. What type of night we going for here?
Right.
I've transitioned. I used to be just heavy on the hydration, and now it's just
Great day.
Great
Yeah. It was a really good day yesterday. And
Let's
then I
go.
had band practice after. The band
Let's
went
go.
well. So, yeah, it was
Let's
good.
go.
Just all around good day.
Let's go, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to hear right there, man. So, with that being said, y'all see how we vibing? All right? Just need some positivity. I want to hear from you. All right? What were you winning today? It could be anything. Just let us know. The number to dial is 412-346-6955. Once again, it's 412-346-6955. Yes, indeed, man. Want to hear somebody winning. You know what I'm saying, man? We got to get some wins out here today. That sound good to you, Deke?
Oh, yeah.
Somebody got to win. Who
W's all around.
Somebody better win. If you woke up this morning, you're winning.
Maybe I should have saved my story for a moment like this.
No, not at all, man.
In case we don't get a call in.
Oh, we always get a call. Come on, man. We're big time.
There's got to be dubs.
Come on, man. This is big time. You got to remember it's a delay also, man. So by the time we talk and then okay, let me write down the number. All right, then let me dial the number up. There's a lot that goes on in between that. But usually this is where we're like, oh, man, what does the chat say? And then by the time we read the first chat, that's when the phone starts to ring. We know this, bro. This is the reality of it, man.
Yeah.
It's definitely the reality of it. I probably should turn it on also. That might help. Forgive me, my partner. Whoops. That makes a lot of sense. My bad. Oops.
Oh, no, I don't care. That would have been hilarious.
Oh,
actually.
yeah. Because
We
I
would've
was
been sitting here for 5 minutes.
I was like, bro, wait a minute. What's going on with the phone? That was definitely it, bro.
+1
Official momentum guaranteed.
Is it?
I don't know. Talk to me, man. Who we on the phone with, baby?
What's going on? It's BJ's here.
Yeah, what it do, Zeke, man? How we living over there, baby?
You know, we're living well, actually. Let me tell you.
Let me hear this winning moment, man. Talk to me.
I submitted it. I'm telling you right now. I just finished my dissertation. You know,
Let's go.
I submitted it in. I'm finishing. You know, my school. I'm trying to graduate this year.
Yeah.
You know, before I'm actually 21, before I can buy a drink. You know, legally in the state.
Yeah.
That's a huge accomplishment. You know, for me personally.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just, you know, by the grace of God, you know, I passed, you know, everything. But,
Hey,
you
man,
know.
you did that, though, baby. You did that. Nah, man, salute you for that, man. That's awesome, Brace. Man, so I'm about to get this degree before I can even drink legally, man. You better flex on them one time.
What was it on? What was the dissertation
business
on?
management.
What?
Oh, sorry. So I had to write a problem. I had to pick a topic, any topic, an organization, right, and a problem with it. So I chose Apple and how the supply chain was affected during COVID.
Oh, let's go.
And then you solved it?
I had to give out recommendations and stuff, but no, I just talked about how they went through it and stuff, and you know how COVID has actually helped fast. You know, what's it called? I'm struggling right now.
Oh, you're good,
But,
man. You're good, bro.
It helped
Technology.
the industry. Yeah.
health technology, a couple years in advance, you know, with a lot of industries. And, you know, Apple actually made a good amount of money in 2021, way more than they expected because of they shut down a lot of stores and didn't have to pay for real estate, you know, employees, all that type of stuff. And then the online sales were skyrocketing, actually.
Let's go.
That's some interesting shit
Let's
right there.
go, man.
Makes sense, too.
Shout out to the homie then, man. Nah, that's big time right there,
I
man.
appreciate you. I appreciate this.
Nah, we definitely appreciate you tuning in too, man. Keep rocking with us, man. We always gonna keep rocking with you, all right?
For sure. I'll talk to you,
man.
man.
All right, bro. You the man.
All right, peace, baby. Let's go. See, that's the way you kick it off right there, young Zeke Shazier. All right, let me open the phone lines back up, baby. Hit us up. Hit us up.
That's a great feeling. About to be done with college.
It's a great
Good for him.
situation, man. All right.
+14.
Here we're gonna see who we got right here. Hello. Talk to us, baby. Who we on the hotline with?
What's going on? This is Rod Dallas.
Rod Dollar in the house. Rod, I feel like I talked to you earlier today, man. There you go, man. How we living over there, baby?
Hey, you know, it's all good, man. I'm winning, man. I got to the grocery store earlier before 12, but now I'm double winning because I just knocked out the work day. You know, now it's time to hit the weight room and
Let's go.
finish out the day.
Let's go. Now, for those that don't know, on my other radio show, Stills Nation Radio, we same concept. I was like, I want to hear some winning moments.
Oh.
And Rod called up and he was basically
this is sloppy seconds. Oh,
No. He didn't give us that story though. He had a different story this morning because it was a different time of take. But he was basically saying that, you know, he got his has little man with him, and he went to the grocery store and got all the bags from the car to the crib one trip.
That's
one
what a
trip
man
game.
does.
One trip, shouty.
One trip.
One trip, shouty.
Absolutely. If you ain't doing it in one trip, what you doing? So big time
Hey,
salute.
man, come on, man.
Big time salute. Nah, man, definitely respect that, man. Definitely respect that, man. You got any plan for the rest of the night though? Since you free now, you chilling.
Oh no, it's actually my granny's her death anniversary, man. Exactly a year today. So, man, in memory of her, I'm gonna take a shot of vodka, some Absolute. I got it ready for me, and do some researching. Let's go. Regular day, regular night.
Respect that, man. Nah, definitely glad to hear that for you though, man. You know, and keep your grandma's memory in you, man. However you want to turn up to it, man. Definitely do that though.
Yeah.
Major respect for that though.
All right.
My man, appreciate you
Y'all
as
stay
always.
safe, man. Be smart.
You
All
too.
right, bro.
All right.
All right. Nah, I like that right there, man. I like that. Man, we can get a couple more of these things in here.
Yeah.
Man, I'm liking this positivity. This is it's a change
I'm
up.
smiling, yeah.
Come on, man. Makes me feel good.
Made me forget about Orlovsky's take on Pickett.
Oh, chill out.
+1
Hello. Talk to me. Who we on the hotline with, baby?
Hey, this is DJ Lundy.
What up, DJ Lundy from
What's
the
good, bro?
Carib, from the 757? Yes, indeed. That's a winning moment for me, Deke. The fact that a 757 number by the name of DJ Lundy from the Casa has called us.
Did he used to DJ parties or something?
I don't know, but it just seems cool. That's a good question, man. We're on the phone with DJ. Talk to him. I mean, well, first off, DJ, before
You would know more about the area than me, though.
I don't know if DJ Lundy, DJ, he wants to know.
Do you actually DJ?
Thank you. I must say, why am I asking the question for you when I'm on the phone with him, with you? Come on, man.
We'll start there. Yeah.
Nah, that's my nickname.
Okay.
There it is. So his nickname is DJ. He's not actual like. He's not one of those DJs.
I thought he was a popular guy, maybe from the hometown.
But anywho, my man, talk to me though, DJ, man. Let me hear your winning moment, man. What's going on in your life today?
I graduated June 14th.
Let's go. Where we graduate? High school, college? Where we at?
High school.
Let's go. What school? What school you at, man?
I go to Norview.
Oh, you Norfolk. All right, shout out to Norview, man. All right.
Big rivals?
Not big rivals, but they respect it. Definitely
Okay.
respect it. I don't hang out in those parts. Like,
Okay.
not in a negative way, but it's just like, if you're not from there, you know, you ain't hanging out in Norview. That's all. Nah, but dang, go on, man.
I know you was at this when we played Churchland this past year.
Oh, talking greasy.
Here's
No,
the
I
$1
like
million
that, though.
question. Where are you going? Or like, what's your plans next?
Yeah.
I'm sure you've got that asked probably 1 million times.
Thinking about getting a trade.
You say getting a trade?
Yeah, go trade school.
No, absolutely. Heck yeah. Definitely Definitely can respect that, man. Shoot,
Do that instead of shelling out
that
thousands
money
of
for
bucks
the
to
4 year,
college, hundreds of thousands of dollars.
This is true, man.
I'm telling you.
The trade life is there, man. And I mean, I think of like the apprentice schools down there, more so out Newport News, but now they definitely got some stuff like that though, man, to get you right. And that's definitely job right there, man. Now I like it though, man. Dang, go. Shout out to DJ Lundy right there, man. Well, shoot, man, we definitely appreciate your positivity. You keep holding it down for the crib, all right? And you keep living your best life, baby. Sound good?
All right. Thank you.
My man.
Peace, bro.
Yo, that's I like that right there. It's from the casa, bro. It's from the casa. Touch my heart.
A lot of good stories in here so far.
Absolutely.
A lot of positivity.
All right, let's see who else we have, man. 6:25. We got like 5 minutes. Then after that, I got to go prepare dinner.
Okay.
You know how that go.
What do you got on plate?
I have not decided just yet.
Whoa.
+1
I'm
4
living on the reckless side. Hello. Talk to me, baby. Who we on the line with?
Hey, what's up, Moats? What's up, Deke? This is Tyler Acuna. I'm calling you guys from Phoenix, Arizona.
Let's
good, bro.
go. What up, Tyler? How we living out there, man?
Hey, it's a great day to be great, guys.
Hey,
I just want to say that I love the show. You guys really kill it on the Steelers coverage.
No, man, we really appreciate that from the heart, man. It's definitely something that we both very passionate about, man. And we love being able to deliver that content to y'all because we know y'all are just as passionate, man. So without a doubt. But yeah, man, talk to me, man. What was your winning moment today or something that's just winning in your life?
I'd have to say something that's winning in my life right now is about a year ago, I left a job that just really wasn't serving me, wasn't serving my life.
Mm-hmm.
And it took a lot of courage. It was my first job, like right out of college. And I'm coming up on 9 months now of being at a job that I really love, man. I got some great bosses. I work for a small business, that operates out of Arizona.
Let's go.
And it took some courage to make that move, man. But I'm living the life that I wanted to live a year ago. So.
Oh, man. That's major right there, man. I like that. And sometimes, man, like you said, the hardest part is taking that chance, just taking the leap, leaving a former spot where you're comfortable at and pushing yourself in a sense, man. But I'm glad to hear that you did that and it's paying off for you, man. You sound happy about that, man, in a major way, man.
Hey, and I just I hope the best for everyone. I hope everyone can if they're going through something similar, I hope they have the courage to take that next step and find their best selves and their best happiness. You're always preaching the great spirit, Moats. So keep it up, man.
Nah, man, I really appreciate you for that, man. And you keep it up as well, man. We all in this thing together, baby. But appreciate you for hitting us up, man, and always rocking with us, baby, because we're going to rock with you as well, all right?
Yes, sir. Go Steelers.
There it is.
Appreciate it, bro.
Nah, that's dope, man.
Yeah, I get what he's saying. I mean, I could relate. I mean, we talked about my story a little bit, and I mean, you could even relate.
Yeah, you got to take
from
the
the
chance,
NFL,
bro.
jumping into this.
Yeah. Shoot, even when I left Buffalo, like, we had safer options, but it's like, was that going to be the best option? Sometimes you got to take a chance. Sometimes people going to look at you like you have lost your mind.
Yeah.
Why are you trying to go this way when you could go that way? But you got to do what brings peace to your heart, man, and what makes you happiest, man, at the end of the day, because that's all that matters at the end of the day, man.
Yeah, sometimes it's those stupid-ass cliches. They're kind of true, though.
Yeah, facts,
Kind of true.
Facts. So, yeah, we'll take one more, man. We'll do one more. Then after that, man, we will vamos. All right, so with that being said, hit us up, baby. We got time for one more. Let's go. I love it, man. I love the way on the phone. Oh, here it is. Talk to me, baby. Who we on the hotline with?
Hey, everybody. It's the Bro Baron. How y'all doing today?
Oh, now it's a party, ladies and gentlemen. The man, the myth, the legend, the one and only, the Bro Barian. Man, how the heck are you, baby?
Hey, man. I'm going to put it this way. I'm doing really good.
Yeah.
One thing that makes me happy every time I want to tell you guys is when I leave the house, I look at my wife sleeping, snoring away, and my daughter's knocked out sleeping. Mm-hmm. It's a beautiful thing. You got to give them a good kiss before you walk out the door and say a prayer. I tell y'all, it is the best feeling in the world. And that's my day when I'm winning, because I get to say that, hey, I'm being a man, taking care of my family. I ain't the best dad in the world, the best husband, but I always try to do the best I can. So that's my one.
You're doing your best, man. That is all that matters, man. hey, you can't get better without showing up. So the fact that you are present every single day, that means you're showing up. Which definitely means you are improving, baby. So keep it going, man. I'm right there in the same boat with you. Hey, celebrate the small victories.
Yeah.
Celebrate the small victories, baby. Absolutely.
100%, fella.
No, man, that is.
But I do want to. All right, well, that's all I got to say, man. I mean, you got to have that positive vibe before you leave the house, because you know how it is when you go to work, boy. You're gonna go through some stuff.
Yeah. No, without a doubt, man.
All right.
Oh, what was you gonna say? You had something?
All right, Watch. Yeah, I was gonna say, you guys talked about Chris Collinsworth. I do want to put that in there real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
The chairman and CEO, you guys are really look. I don't want to see him. I don't want to hear him calling no more Steeler games. Every time he mentions our boys doing something, it's like that little snarky deal. And I remember watching it as a player when I was a kid, watching our boys go against them. And no joke, he does. The man knows how to play. But when he's up in that booth, he's talking about our boys. I just like, man, I can just tell the tone is a little different when he's talking about the Eagles and the Cardinals or the Bears and the Giants. But when he comes to Pittsburgh and whatever. Hey, man, I'm telling you, there's some, and Deke, I'm telling you, I cannot see how you can't see that, bro. I can't see it. But it's all good, y'all. It's all good.
I got to look for it a little bit more. Maybe I just appreciate, I just think he's good at his job. Maybe that's what's it. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
If
funny.
anything, if it is a shot at the Steelers, usually I just add the fuel to the fire for myself. You know what I mean? I don't know.
That's funny.
I'll look for it more. I just always thought he was decent at his job.
Remember, he's a PFF guy. You know the stuff ain't right
that's
anyway.
terrible.
Come on, man.
I will agree with you on
Very
that. I mean,
true.
that's literally atrocious.
Can't trust
what
the PFF,
what he's doing
man.
with the
Can't
PFF
trust
stuff.
it.
It's
Can't
bad.
trust it.
It's bad.
All right, fellas.
All right, now.
That's all I got. Y'all,
Hey,
until next time.
let's get it, baby.
Peace, bro.
My man. Man, major love for the bro Barrier, man. Always fun when we get a chance to talk with him, man. So, man, shout out to the winning moment. And for those that did not get a chance to, call in and stuff like that, just know, man, we still appreciate you, man. We hope y'all are always winning either way, all right? And we will do this a little bit more, man, in terms of not always being Steelers specific. Sometimes I just want to hear some positivity from y'all, all right? But with that being said, man, we got anything left?
No.
Hold on, we do have a super just popped up. I will take this one real quick.
Go for it.
It's from the homie Jacob Malacio. He says, thank all y'all for the positive stuff. Need this. Now, without a doubt, man. Hey, man, and even like I said, whether you're having a good day or not a good day, sometimes you just need to hear positive. Sometimes you need positive energy out there. And if, at least on our channel, man, if we can throw some positivity out there every once in a while, man, let's do it. All right? So, with that being said, man, we appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. Y'all enjoy yourselves the rest of the night. And, make sure we see y'all Friday. 6 p.m. Southern Tier Brewing Company,
yeah.
North Shore, live in person.
Talking schedule.
That's what we going to be doing, all right? So you definitely don't want to miss that. It is free. So pull up, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, and don't forget, man, Big Deke is going to be there. And y'all know when he show what that look like, all right? So with that being said, man, we appreciate y'all. And until next time, baby.
Peace.